And recording.
Press that big old bitch ass bass.
Well, thank you so much. Now the stream is going to get monetized. Very much appreciated, buddy.
Now it's going to get monetized.
Now
Now that I swore.
It's not. I said now it's not. It's not going to have a chance to get monetized because you had to run your mouth.
See, what I heard was, look at the now the stream's gonna get monetized. I'm like, okay, cool. It's gonna start being monetized upon me swearing.
Yeah, YouTube changed the rules around. They actually really like that.
God, could you imagine?
They love swearing in their videos.
And within the first 7 seconds, could you frickin' imagine?
It's too late now. Don't try to censor yourself at this point.
Okay, could you frickin' imagine?
I hate you.
You're welcome.
Uh-huh.
This is what you missed, right? After a week of not dealing with me.
Yeah, totally. A week of not dealing with you and, 3 weeks of not streaming Nirvana Initiative?
Yeah.
That's just my life now, unfortunately. If it isn't work that's screwing things up and not giving me a good schedule, it's my mental health not being where it's supposed to be.
That's true. We can't have that now, can we?
Yeah, which is part of the reason why. Also, let me start from the beginning because there's a lot to talk about. Hello. We're back. It's more the Somnium Files, the Nirvana Initiative. It is just going to be myself and Chris today. No Smiley.
Sadly.
As I just mentioned, it's been a few weeks since we've done this, and if you have missed my Twilight Princess streams where I've already kind of gone over this information. First of all, what the hell are you doing? Go watch my Twilight Princess streams. I've been having a lot of fun with those. It's been really nice to revisit that series again. Yeah. We haven't been doing this for the past few weeks. Because work. I work at a certain company, and that certain company doesn't like to give consistent scheduling, except for the stuff that actually screws me over. So,
you really should talk to the CEO of Five Below about that pay raise, Rob. Don't know how you're in cahoots with the CEO, but
I'm supposed to tell them that. I'm gonna get emails asking for jobs for job offers.
Ah, shit. We were recording that. Oh
no. It's either that or I just haven't been mentally okay, which seems to be hitting a lot more recently. Yes, I need to go to therapy. Shut the fuck up.
No.
So yeah, we've been out for a few weeks, but you know what? I have a feeling today's going to be a great day for a stream.
Yeah?
Maybe. I don't know. It really all depends on what the game throws at me. Because if it pulls the shit like it did last time, then maybe not so much.
I can guarantee you, while some of the Somniums can get fairly complex, they aren't nearly as shitty as that stupid thing at the end of that one Somnium.
Yeah.
That is the worst it gets when it comes needless bullshit for no reason.
Yeah. And that transitions very well into the recap from last time. I looked into the stream to try and get the names under my belt, because for anybody who doesn't know, first of all, why are you watching the fourth stream if this is your first time around the channel? But second of all, for those of you who have been around but also don't know, I am terrible with names. I am terrible with dates. I am terrible with a lot of memorizing a lot of things. There is a certain special event that happened today that I wasn't even sure if it was today, and I had to wait until the confirmation on the server for me to say anything. I've thus put that event in my calendar, so I'm not going to forget again.
I mean, I did that with everybody, like, the moment that I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to confer with you on that to make sure that this is the last year that this shit happens.
Okay.
Of course, I don't have any money to get them anything, but
it's fine. Like, I don't think they were expecting anything anyway.
Fair enough.
From anybody.
Yeah.
I gave them a fucking Steam Deck.
Yeah, I think that covered for everybody.
Almost fucking cried right then and there. The eyes were bulging so wide that they could literally see stars.
Jesus. But anyway, yeah, we did 2 Somniums last time. One was for the creepy ass scientist dude that nope, the name's just not there. Yeah, that was a drug trip and a half. Trying to go through that one and trying to figure out which combination of statues does what. That was also when I switched to keyboard and mouse because my controller just kind of fucked off.
It just stopped.
Which I will just be continuing with keyboard and mouse just to make my life easier. So, and then we found out a bit about a secret organization called Nizatlas, which is just the Illuminati for existence.
Yep.
For the nature of existence, I should say. And then we went into Tokiko? I think I remember that one.
Tokiko Shigure.
Yeah, Tokiko's Somnium, and it was a terrible Somnium. Just straight up. Fucking hated it. So what do we get out of that? I don't know. We ended just like literally as we stopped the Somnium. So something about she was threatening somebody, and whatever. There's a whole lot to it. I know, wonderful. Maybe the game could do better here.
Yeah, with just minimal voice clips. I was wondering why I couldn't hear the game. It was because I had the stream.
I can't disobey your orders.
It's perfect. It's just like the real thing.
Oh yeah, and Ryuki is not doing well. Speaking of not
already passed back.
Yeah,
doing
that's
well
also
mentally.
not doing well.
Yeah.
Please just don't cause any problems.
Too late.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Now I remember what's about to happen too.
Oh boy. Oh, that's
well,
right. We have to talk to her.
We ended literally directly after the Somnium was over because I was like, yeah, we should just go to sleep.
Well, yeah. What kind of dance do I like? Oh yeah, all these. Don't ask if I know any of those. I don't want to turn it on. Still getting used to the mouse and keyboard controls here. Where's Boss?
I haven't seen her. She probably hasn't arrived at Abyss HQ yet.
It's a pewter. Pewter's in the control room.
You don't have to explain. The images shown in Somnium are all displayed here in the control room.
Oh, well, isn't that convenient? What do you...
Tokiko Shigure is not a suspect. We can't detain her without clear grounds to do so.
So we have to release her. I guess we have no choice.
Cool. Yeah, let's, It's the sync machine. A device used for syncing. Oh, really? It's the door leading to the control room. On the other side of this door is another door, which leads to a passage to the 6th basement floor of the government building. The building. It's a sink room doorway leading to the control room in the corridor. And another door. The chair for the sinker. It's used by the one initiating the sink. Chair for the subject. It's used for the one being synced. I also did mention our lovely escapades last weekend in New York, which was super fucking fun. This has nothing to do with what's going on. That just kind of popped into my head. What's up, Tokiko? Tokiko is standing there. She doesn't seem phased. Okay. Alright, about Shoma.
Shoma Enda. I know you know about him. Can you tell me about your relationship with him?
Don't you ignore me!
I know you're getting a lot of information out of Tokiko right now.
What about Gen?
Do you know someone named Gen Ishiagane? He appeared in your dream.
Tokiko has logged off. What's the Nirvana initiative?
Tokiko is
The
running through
Nirvana
a syntax
initiative.
error.
Is it some sort of plan?
Just slap her a few times.
It seems you have many questions for me.
Really?
I apologize. I'm afraid I have prior engagements. Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight? I would be happy to share more information with you then.
Isn't...
If you'll excuse me.
Excuse me, 10 o'clock... Wait a minute. No, that time has no bearing. But it's very specific.
Wait, where's Pewter?
He went to see Tokiko off.
I see. So, what do I do now?
Figure that out yourself.
Really? Really, Tama? You bitch? Not that this actually does anything, because we only have one save file, but to tie me up in tortoise shell. What the fuck?
No, what you really need to go do is just fucking go to baseball.
No, but pancakes though.
Or I guess it's just ball player, not even a baseball, basketball, just ball.
Ball player. No, but pancakes though. Thought I heard somebody say something about delicious pancakes.
You think this is a damn joke? Don't make me sentence you to a panting!
A what?
What is that?
Tama. Explain. Alright, but what if I want to be a ball player?
I know. I'll become a major leaguer.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Come on, you gotta approve of this a little bit.
We already did that yesterday. No more for a while.
Oh my god,
Why
Tama.
not? Come on, just a little bit.
Oh.
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 All right, Ryuki.
Good for you. Fine.
In that somnium earlier, Gen appeared. And Shoma did too.
So Tokiko definitely knows them.
Oh yeah, the giant
What?
Shoma head.
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
Tama, what time is it now?
A little past 1300. We have
That's
almost
1 o'clock
9
in the-
hours until the appointed time.
That's 1 o'clock in the afternoon for those of you who don't know.
Anyway, let's talk to Gen and Shoma. Where are they now?
Well, I can't track down either of them.
What?
Either their phones are out of battery, their GPS is off, or they're somewhere without any signal.
Yeah, that isn't
We'll have to take a
suspicious
guess.
at all.
Maybe Shoma is at school.
No, he
Convenience.
hasn't been there in a while.
He hasn't been going to school?
It seems not.
Well, I'll get to that later. So then Shoma must be at home. Or...
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too.
At the rooftop amusement park at
He
Levi.
lives in the Ferris wheel.
Gen is probably at his restaurant, or the warehouse district at the port. He once told me he loves the warehouse district, and that he goes there all the time to look at the sea.
So we have 4 destinations to check. Let's get moving.
Okay. Or to use my prior knowledge of the game that totally does not relate to this at all, and say that this is probably a very important destination there.
Oh, what could make you think that at all?
I don't know. Let's go to the department store then.
Surely doesn't have to do with the Okiuras in any way, huh?
Nah, not at all.
Or fish.
So much fish. Yay, we get to be here again.
Looks like Shoma isn't here.
Right.
So
Damn.
maybe he's at home.
Damn, I
don't
guessed. I guessed wrong.
know. Anyway, no point in staying here. Unless you're planning on doing a ritual to summon UFOs.
Maybe another time.
Let's
What?
go somewhere else.
Those were crop circles, not anything. Hold on. What? Explain. Tama? I don't understand. I don't like that I don't understand.
Goodbye.
He jumps off the roof back into his car.
Yeah. Like head first and get some other car drives. Well, actually, no. We know how the car drives them.
Oh. Hey, Shoma.
Shoma, the director of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori, was killed.
That's what his name
Did
was.
you know about that?
Why are you asking me? Of course I know. A killer
Oh,
calling
lucky,
himself a
lucky
terror
Chikara.
but he hasn't been caught yet.
That's why. I want you to help me. Help me uncover Terror's identity.
You said once per scene, right? For the wing sync?
Yes. Once per character per scene.
Why? Why me?
Hmm. Yeah, what about
I'm sorry,
Komeiji?
but please don't ask about my dad. I don't want to be reminded of him.
Okay. Why is your phone's GPS off?
I had my phone turned off
Why?
because there was no reason to turn it on.
I heard you haven't been going to school. If you don't mind, could you tell me why?
I do mind, but can't you tell? I'm all alone, just like that Jin person.
Jin?
I read about it online. He had been sick for a long time. I don't know what his condition is called or whatever, but it was some sort of chronic disease. He was sick since he was young. Stayed in the hospital for a long time, didn't have any friends.
Yeah, he was
According
sick
to
with
the article,
deathinitis.
he took his classes from the hospital. I felt bad for him. One is lonely enough as it is, but he's only one half.
Hmm.
What are you reading?
Probably porn.
It's
Tama.
a book about robotics.
Ha! You see?
That's not pornographic at all.
But think about it. All the pistons and the lubricants and the shafts.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
What's the trivia? What's the trivia, Tama? Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Yeah, exactly. He's also
No, it's a penis.
10 years. 10? 10,
What?
right?
Shoma?
Yeah.
He's Mizuki's age.
Yeah, it
So
helps.
12?
Okay, thank you.
What?
Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure. I think you might know her. Then what about NICE? Tokiko is the president of NICE.
Why does that matter?
It matters. Terra is definitely related to the QR video. There's a high probability that the video was made by Tokiko, who's the president of NICE.
Despite
So
her
what? Leave me alone.
despite her repeated
I
denial.
just want to be left alone.
There is definitely something to be said about like feeling like you were alone in the world and keeping yourself in that bubble.
Yep. None of us have had any of these experiences at all. What are you talking about?
Which is why like I hesitated to even bring it up, because it is a very deep rabbit hole there.
I don't know much about that video. I barely even watched it. I only know about Bats 490.
That reminds me, you haven't told me the details of Bats 490 yet. The rumor is, people who decoded that video message have gone missing. But they all left behind the same clue. I've learned the secret of the world, but you haven't disappeared. Why?
Don't
It
ask
hasn't
me.
gone after it.
All I did was decrypt the code. I didn't go anywhere. The only thing I know for sure is that Bats 490 is an ARG. It's just a game. But the Nirvana trial, on the other hand...
The what?
Oh.
Trial?
Title drop.
Well, kind of.
Almost.
It's a video that's been going viral. It was uploaded to ViewCube first, and then it blew up from there. Bunch of people who watched it have gone missing.
Ryuki, I found the video. Do you want to see it?
Might as well.
No, I'll watch it later. This is more important right now.
Motherfucker.
Just so I have the facts straight. This is completely different from the QR video and Bats 490, right?
I already told you, Bats 490 is just a game.
Remember
No
the
one
first time
really
we saw the
went
QR
missing,
video, he fucking
and
went
had nothing
insane.
to do with
That's
the secret
true.
of the world. But the Nirvana trial is different. It's not just a game. It's real. There's something seriously messed up about it.
You've seen it?
No, I was too scared. But people are going missing, one after the other.
Tama, any information on these missing people?
There are about 90,000 people who go missing in Japan each year. That means, on average, about 1,730 people go missing each week. This week, there have been 1,880 missing persons reports filed. That's 150 more than the average, but I can't say whether that's related to the video or not.
Sorry, I need to go somewhere.
Wait, we're not done here.
You can keep the door unlocked. See ya.
It's your house. What the
I can't believe it. He actually left. What kind of person goes out and leaves a stranger in his home?
by himself?
Nothing we can do. Looks like we'll have to get moving too.
Yeah, it's so bad. Even the duck here is
At a
like
rooster.
rooster. Yeah, even the rooster here. I heard you. Even the rooster here is it is bent out of shape about it.
Or, you know, bent 180 degrees at the neck out of shape.
Yeah.
Also, Baldur's Gate is now no
It's
longer
not a
10%
rooster dog.
off. It is 20% off.
Don't remind me of the fucking summer sale. I already have one game that I'm gonna wind up getting.
I just laugh because instead of it being off by $5 whole, it's out now off by $8 whole.
Oy. All right, Warehouse District.
I don't see Gen anywhere. He's probably at the restaurant after all.
Okay, but there is
wait.
someone else here.
Look, over there.
Oh, hey.
That's...
Oh, hey.
You know them?
Oh, no, not really. I've just seen them around before.
Dressed kind of strangely, don't you think? Maybe they're coming back from a cosplay event.
There's what?
Excuse me.
And that's when Ryuki got
Sorry, do you
sad.
have a minute?
See, I love this because they refer to them as they, them, and then masked woman.
Mm-hmm. A lot of questions I have here.
I'm sure you do.
Ryuki, look! There's a flock of angry finless porpoises over there!
They're probably here to protest against microplastics.
Really? Waters of Tokyo Bay. They're finless porpoises protesting.
Those
Because
are called
Uchiko,
mallards,
she
right?
really loves the
You
environment.
mean bollard?
It's a pillar for anchoring a ship. Don't look at me like that.
Wow. Looks delicious.
What are you imagining?
It's a crane. What are you imagining?
It's one of those things that keep
I
your
don't know.
teeth aligned.
That's a retainer.
Boo.
Yeah,
Boo.
there are warehouses lined up here. It's a wooden box. But we don't think that's strange at all, that there's just a random wooden box amongst all these metal containers.
Well, it was there in the last game. No one knows what that fucking wooden box is there. It was even in Iris's Somnium. Well, I guess that would have been Saito's at the time, but
It
you know.
says Okiura Fishery.
Okiara is Mizuki's maiden name, but I think that's unrelated to this case.
How do you know?
Because I know!
Obviously.
Don't connect the games. They are not related to each other.
Unrelated.
It's a cold storage warehouse. Forklift is parked here.
What's going on? What could he be plotting?
Voice changer? It's a woman wearing a mask. I can sense some hostility. Do you know me? Okay.
What
Who are
an
you?
answer.
I don't need to tell you anything.
And that mask is totally upside down.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Why are you dressed like that?
None of your business.
Can I just push her into the ocean?
Good talk.
Can I just push her into the water?
You're beginning to annoy me. Would you please leave?
Annoy you?
Fine. Then I will take my leave instead.
Now excuse me while I go 6 inches in the future and try to
Delicate
snipe a
action is
bitch.
approaching.
Mhm.
I must stop the plan.
Stop what?
There she goes.
What was she talking about?
I don't know. Cosplay band, maybe?
I've never heard of a plan like that.
Then maybe it's a family plan. Whatever the case, I think it's clear that that woman isn't all there. Let's forget about it. More importantly...
On to the next place, huh?
Bold to assume that that masked woman was a woman.
Sure, it did have a voice changer on. Or some sort of filter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey.
Mame is here too.
Why
Oh,
are
this
you
is
here?
this is neat. This is a neat scene.
There's something I wanted to ask Gen.
And what would that be?
Well,
Ask Pro ZD.
Yeah, on his new podcast.
It's Mame. She has a grave expression on her face. You okay?
I'm not sure why, but she seems to be a bit down today. I'm sure she'll be back to her usual self eventually. Please let her be for now.
Okay, don't piss off Gen. Gen's in the kitchen. He's easy to be prepping some food. Why's your phone off?
Oh, it just ran out of battery.
You're watching too much porn.
don't you have a softer way of saying that?
You're watching too much porn.
That's not what I meant.
That's a real SpongeBob way of answering the question.
It's true. What about Tokiko?
Gen, do you know a woman named Tokiko Shigure?
Never heard that name before.
Really?
Yeah. Who is this Tokiko person?
The president of an ideological society called Nizet Laws, or NIZE.
Nice. You mean that secret society or whatever?
Yeah,
It actually exists? I thought it was just an urban legend.
I thought so too.
So what's that got to do with the case?
Explain the details of Bats 490 in the QR video, Dylan. Told him it's highly likely that Nias made the QR video, among other things.
So I tried searching through Tokiko's memories using a certain device. While I was in there, I saw you.
I see. But I'm telling you, I don't know this person you're talking about. It could be someone else wearing the same mask.
That doesn't sound...
It's also possible that Tokiko knows Gen, but not the other way around.
Still fits in with my theory that it could be a mother-child situation, although maybe up for adoption. She put him up for adoption when he was very young, so he doesn't necessarily know her. Nirvana Initiative?
Is there anything you can tell me about the Nirvana Initiative?
What is that? Is it some sort of plan?
I think so.
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
Man, these conversations are riveting.
Hariyuki, there's something bothering me. Something is wrong with Amame.
You don't say.
Yeah, she doesn't seem very energetic today.
No, not that. Her heart rate jumped dramatically earlier.
Hmm?
Right when she heard the words Tokiko and Nirvana Initiative.
What?
Oh boy.
Interesting.
It's okay, it's okay. Everything will be fine.
What was that?
I don't know.
Do you know
Do
anything?
you know Tokiko?
It's Mame. Okay, well, same thing.
Do you know something about the Nirvana Initiative? Hey, Gen. There's something I want to ask Mame. How do you think I can get her to talk to me?
Let's see. Amame likes trivia, so maybe if you frame your question like a quiz?
A quiz. A quiz.
Oh boy. Alright,
Hey, Mame.
alright, Ryuki. Put on your best quizmaster impression here. Start with an easy one.
The highest mountain in the world is Mount Everest. But what is the second highest mountain?
K2.
I wasn't asking you.
Okay.
A bat and a ball together cost 110 yen. The bat is 100 yen more expensive than the ball. So, how much does the ball cost?
3 million!
You think 10 yen is the correct answer? The price of the ball was 10 yen. That would make the price about 110 yen, which would have 120. Therefore, the answer is 5 yen. Bet is 105. How cheap is that? Probably more expensive than Ryuki's bet. Tom, I hate you.
Anyway, next question.
What kind of pan can you not cook with?
The answer is simple. Panties.
Oh, come on.
No.
The last man on Earth heard a knock on his door.
It's not
was
entirely
it?
wrong.
No good, huh? The answer was a woman.
Nope, that's wrong too. The answer is LGBTQ+. You're sorely mistaken if you think there are only men and women in this world, dumbass.
Ama? You are a day too late. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, but it's every day.
Yeah, I know. And I fully support it, but Tama still needs to shut the fuck up.
No response.
I'm at a loss. Oh, I know. Maybe if you play that song.
What song?
Oh no.
One moment, please. I'll get it ready.
Oh no. Yeah,
It's
let's
not the same song.
It's not?
It's not.
Okay.
Late at night, I get a call from you. Satellites circle and fade from view. My voice wavers and my words fail me. So I'll sing. In the dark, the shadows settle in. We embark, but cannot see a thing. Rejoice, you're not alone, you are renewed. Everyone is here with you. There is hope within that shining light. The morning sun sees flowers bloom in snow. There is rain within those cheerful eyes. Where it falls, a gorgeous green will grow. And in time, even if the colors turn gray, those memories of you and me, those effervescent days, they will never change. They will never fade. Thanks, Genny. I think I feel a bit better.
That's good.
Looks like Amame is back to her usual self.
Okay. Welcome to the Somnium Files, the musical. So it really goes to show that voice actors can also be, like, voice acting talent and, like, vocal talent in terms of singing are very tied together. It's been shown time and time again that, like, voice actors also make really good singers. That was also just a really sweet song. No, but I had to hold myself together, which I failed. Because just, like, the fucking camera turn and then just that, just staring at you. Anyway. Oh man, she seems to be feeling a bit better now. What's that song?
I was going through a very painful time of my life. It was so bad that I didn't even want to go on. Then, Genny played that song from earlier.
You mean he wrote it?
Well, yes.
The title is The Flower That Blooms in Snow. He recorded it on a cassette and gave it to me as a present.
Is that?
It's a portable cassette player. Are you familiar with them?
This is my first time seeing one in person. That's a Volkman, right?
I always have the cassette player on me with the tape inside.
Wow, impressive. I didn't
New
realize that
age.
not only are you a good cook, but you can write songs too.
This is a bit embarrassing.
Not a Walkman, a Volkman. Not a Walkman, a Volkman. Very clever. Volkman, a kind of cassette player. He said in this is the song The Flower That Blooms in Snow. The song was recorded with some kind of vocal synthesizer. That song playing earlier was what a mommy sang. A mammy.
Anime.
Gen's in the kitchen. He seems to be prepping some food.
Did I say something like that before?
Yeah, I think you did.
I have fond memories of the warehouse district. I go there every morning and...
You always stop by there after stocking up at the market, right?
Do you go buy stock every morning?
Yes, since I can't store meat or fish in the freezer.
And the freezer in the back doesn't open anymore.
Why not?
I can't find the key.
The freezer is locked?
Yes, though I can still use the refrigerator, so I'm able to manage for now.
That totally doesn't seem like an important point at all.
Nah.
Yes, I'm doing prep work for tonight. I can't make the dishes in advance, so I have to start from scratch every day.
Wow. How's the restaurant?
It's doing all right. I can only do what I can to make my customers happy.
But you don't want Matsushita Diner to show you up, right?
Of course not.
Fuck them.
I just wanted to turn around. Don't you dare mention that the name of that diner in my presence. Anyway, when were you feeling down?
It was nothing.
Did you get jilted or something?
No. I just lost 50,000 yen on pachinko.
That would definitely hurt. I can understand why she would feel down.
Jesus. You have a problem, Missy. It's called a gambling addiction. You gotta seek help for that. Call 100 Gambler.
I only know her name from the internet. I just love stories about the occult and conspiracy theories. And when I looked up Nyes, that name came up.
Then what about the Nirvana initiative?
I read about that on the internet too. It was on an occult news site.
Of course it was.
Supposedly, there's some sort of sinister plan by that name. But that's all that was written about it. Really, I'm telling the truth. Trust me.
The fuck was that? Trust me?
Yeah.
We didn't get leads
trust me.
despite all that time we spent here. Neither of them had any information on Tokiko.
But if that's true, why was Gen in Tokiko's Samyang?
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's investigate somewhere else for now.
Where we're out of options. Oh, of course, the park.
The new spot. Oh, did we finally actually get a fucking... No, it's just interest.
Hmm?
I'm like, oh, did we actually get our fucking repertoire yet? No, it's just interest.
Ryuki, you look tired. Are you okay?
After all that, we haven't made any progress at all. It takes a toll, knowing you've wasted your time on a case like this.
Why don't you rest for a bit?
I plan on it. That's why I came here. This place is always therapeutic for me.
Is that...
Leon.
What's he doing here?
Let's go find out.
Let's not.
No, but he's an important character.
Oh.
It's you.
It's Leon.
It's Leon.
What are you doing?
I was watching the sky.
The sky?
Yeah, like I told you. I've dreamed about being up in the sky since I was a little kid. I always wanted to be a pirate.
You mean
pilot. Why are you here?
I like this park. It's quiet, peaceful, serene.
I know the feeling.
It's the perfect place to be left alone with your thoughts.
I agree. But what were you thinking about?
Oh, I just got a request from someone. I agreed to do it on the spot, but now I'm not sure if it was the right choice. I've been wondering if I should have refused instead.
What was the request?
Can't tell you that. It's confidential.
Alright, so you do know how to use big words.
Well, I don't know the situation exactly, but I understand what you're asking. You want to get inside that facility and take a look around. Maybe there's something there. Though I didn't see anything last time I was there. Oh well. I'll accept your request. So stop making that face, alright? Cheer up, please.
Facility?
I don't know.
By tonight, he must have meant today. The night of the 12th, right?
I would assume so. He did say he just got the request.
Who did it come from?
I can't tell.
Where did it go?
Oh. Oops. Oh well.
Anyway, I'll be going now. Looks like you've got a lot on your plate, but try not to overdo it. See ya.
Let's check that off as me once again picking the right option too early.
By the way, Ryuki, about the Nirvana trial.
Now that you bring it up, we haven't watched the video yet.
Wanna watch it?
Yeah, play it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please play it for me?
Very well.
Makes about as much sense as before.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Ryuki? Are you okay?
Oh, there it is.
And
all
now
of a sudden it's nighttime. Okay.
Blacked out that whole time.
What? What? It can't be. How? Why is it suddenly nighttime?
Don't you know? The Earth rotates toward the east, so...
What was I doing all this time?
You've been standing there? Like an NPC that froze up.
A little on the nose,
what
don't you think,
happened?
Tama?
That's what I'd like to know. I watched that video and then I came to and now we're here. What time is it, Tama?
21:30.
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
It is past that.
No, it's
This
not.
is bad. We need to hurry.
From 1:30 it's 9:30.
You're right.
Remember,
Yo,
I work.
military time is fucking difficult.
Remember, I work with military time, so
Fucking difficult, mate.
She did.
And
she's dead.
She's gone.
All right.
It can't be.
This can't be happening.
Okay. Let's get another question. Okay, asshole. Santa really exists, sure.
I'm Santa.
Which Santa are we talking about, though?
Especially
in this universe. Especially in this universe. Come on.
I mean, well, that point, I mean, Santa exists.
Well, you become Santa. Everybody becomes a mass serial killer eventually, right?
Yeah. And their sisters are all fucking psychics. All of their sisters.
You know, even the single children. Okay. Before we investigate this is the third video that we've watched, and the second one that has made Ryuki go absolutely fucking batshit.
Yes.
Again, if we are approaching this within terms of coding, right? Who's to say that? Well, I don't really have enough coding knowledge to be able to say how this really works. But if we're all thinking that everybody in here is in a video game and they are like towing on the line of being self-aware that they are in a video game or a virtual world or a simulation, however you want to put it, who's to say that those videos aren't codes that try and make the characters self-aware about their surroundings there? Because that seems to be what keeps happening to Ryuki, because every time he goes nuts, everything starts to get digitized. So I wonder if it is like some sort of like self-awareness coding somewhere in the video. I also had noticed that in the Nirvana trial, especially, where the QR video was all about like halves and like splitting things in half, there was a lot of like symbology in that one. There's like there were a lot of doubles in this one.
That sure is interesting.
Anyway, I wanted to get those thoughts out before we continued. Hey, what's up? Your boss is dead. It's Mamoru, Tokyo's secretary and bodyguard. He's standing there dumbfounded.
Daddy's job is to help someone very important. I assist and protect that person from harm.
Well, you did your job super well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Daddy's a professional. I won't ever let anything bad happen to them.
Sure you won't.
Looks like he's not the culprit.
Yeah, I think we can strike him off the list of suspects.
Oops.
Oopsie pooples.
Let's take a look at the body first.
You should talk to Mamoru before checking the body.
Fine. When did you last see her?
I think it was around 1400. The president got back from seeing
2
the
o'clock.
police, returned to this room, then I haven't seen her since. I'm not always in the president's office. I'm usually on standby in the room outside. I only come here when called.
Tokiko has been in this room since 2 p.m.?
She should have been, yeah.
Has anyone entered or left the room?
No one.
Is it possible that someone was in there before 2 p.m.?
No. I'm sure you're already aware, but the security here is incredibly tight. There are security cameras all over the stairs and corridors, along with the elevator and outside the door. It's impossible to get in without getting noticed.
Ryuki, I checked the data in the security cameras. It's true that no one entered this room other than Tokiko, and no one left it either.
Not by conventional means, at the very least.
Well, they just weren't caught on the cameras. And the cameras did notice Tokiko, so it's not like they're not working.
Did you hear anything? That's not a question. There's only one way in and out?
Yeah, that door is the only way in or out.
See, that bothers me because, like, there's clearly a gap in between the window and the water here, but I don't know where this gap goes.
That probably just goes to like a fucking like a tank for the rest of the water to get siphoned back up to the top of the waterfall.
Okay.
So it's like a complete loop.
Okay. All right. Any security cameras?
Of course not. Who'd put a security camera in their own room?
Fair point. How was the body found?
The president informed me that you'd be here at 2200, so I let you through into this room. Then, her body.
So it happened right before we showed up.
Anyway, I need to report to the people at Nyes.
Very well. Please don't let anyone out of the building.
Got it.
So she's been in here since 2, which is an hour
How
after.
did this happen?
Which is an hour after we let her go from Abyss HQ.
Yes.
And nobody's been in and out since. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself.
One thing is for sure. Ryuki, look around the room. No traces of blood.
In other words, Tokiko wasn't killed here.
The culprit must have been Terror. He killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought her right half here.
But how did he get in the room?
We don't know how he left either.
What if he's still in this room?
No, that's not possible. I checked with X-ray vision. No sign of anyone and no biological responses detected.
Then he had to have escaped somehow.
I suspect the culprit's escape route and way in were the same. So, Ryuki, let's look into finding the escape route first. We should know how the culprit got in once we learn how they got out.
Okay, let's investigate.
Couldn't have anything to do with the thing in the back here.
Well,
before we begin, I want to point something out. The side with the window is the south.
Okay.
And the waterfall is to the north.
I know that. Why are you mentioning it?
Shut your mouth! It'd be a pain in the ass if we didn't know which way was which. You should be grateful I told you!
Okay. Why are you angry?
Just zip it and get working, alright?
now let's investigate the crime scene.
Right. That's... Tama, that's... What do you know? There's an electromagnetic noise coming from somewhere in the wall. Kind of figured that. There has to be some sort of secret mechanism there.
So I believe there are 3 different modes you can turn into.
In this
instead
one?
of just the 2 before. I think there's normal, X-ray, and thermal. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to be thorough and do everything. on one mode before we go to the next.
Just letting you know that they exist.
Gotcha. Oh my god.
It's a potted plant.
That's not what I'm oh my godding about. Fucking camera movement.
Sensitivity?
Yeah, sensitivity is way high. That's third person camera, right?
Third person camera is what you're currently using. I can only assume it was that high because the controller speed is very, very slow.
True. That's better. There's a houseplant here.
The room is inorganic as a whole, so this really stands out.
Not that it has anything to do with it. Houseplant.
But you'd think that because it looks so out of place, it could have left something. Something.
It's a wall. It's a wall. It's a goddamn wall!
What's this wall? It's so smooth and hard.
It's the southwest statue. It's a northwest statue. Clearly directions have something to do with this. I get it. It's a waterfall. Water's flowing down. It's a wall. Very fucking, like... The controller's not sensitive enough and the mouse is too sensitive.
Hello, oops.
Looks like the statue is made of iron.
Okay.
This statue is iron too.
Okay. Electromagnetic noises and iron statues. Shattered glass doll. I don't think it's relevant. You don't think. Front of the desk.
It's Tokiko's right half. Just like before, it's been severed at the molecular level. The body appears to have been cut with the same instrument. And she was also bisected while she was still alive.
In other words,
same MO.
It's highly likely that it was the same killer.
Yes. That's why I said Terror is probably the culprit. The estimated time of death is approximately 3 hours ago, which would be around 1900 today. That's when we were at Yoyagi Park.
Around the time that we blacked out. Interestingly. Oh.
Yeah?
Oh. No, that's not possible. No, that's one time. Because Jin was already dead by the time that we saw the other video. But it makes you think.
As I mentioned before, there are no traces of blood in the room. Not on this desk, the walls, or the floor.
Terror killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought the right half of her body to this room. But how?
Oh my god, that's got me thinking. Okay.
Teehee.
It's an expensive looking office chair.
If you spin this around, a secret staircase from the floor
won't appear.
Dang it. Why are you ruining my fun, Tama? A Nonupal X. So there's a lot of fucking points of investigation here, Jesus. Time for X-ray.
A hidden passageway behind it?
Probably not.
But why not? Oh, hello.
There's something in the floor.
Maybe it's a rail? It's embedded in the floor.
This is probably an electromagnetic rail. It extends from the corner of the statue toward the pond.
Okay.
Same
thing on the other side, too.
The same kind of rail is over here, too.
It's even going toward the same direction.
Something about a mark inside the corpse?
Is this?
What is it?
Inside Tokiko's womb. There are traces of her having given birth.
What?
Though it wasn't recently. It has to have been more than 20 years ago.
Tokiko has a grown child?
Yes, but there are no records of this anywhere in her family register. She hasn't filed birth registration, and there aren't any records of it in any medical institutions in Japan.
See, I want to be proud of that, but at the same time, that's what's been led to my disappointment in every other part of the game so far. So I'm kind of
Secret
stuck.
children!
The fact that I was able to figure that out.
I got that.
Yeah.
But secret children.
Secret children. So I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place emotionally right now. It's like, I want to be proud because I haven't necessarily lost my touch, but then that's going to go to my head, and then I'm going to be disappointed when something else doesn't pan out the way that I think it's going to. Alright. A natural reaction. Something about the desk, though.
Wait, what's this?
There are metal plates shaped like numbers embedded in the board at the front of the desk. So you're able to see them by using X-ray like this.
It's as if this was prepared just for us. Who would do something like this?
1, 2. Hold on.
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's focus on the investigation.
There's 16 numbers in a diamond shape at the front of the desk.
I will say, the solution that I found is a lot easier than how long it took for me to come up with the answer.
Okay.
Like, I definitely overthought it when I first did
It's a
it.
keypad for a pin code.
But this frame is on there tight. It won't budge.
Maybe there's some way to move it.
Device for entering a pin code behind the wall. Okay. I'm going to be doing that a lot. I've been playing way too much Dragon Age.
Or not enough Dragon Age.
You're right. Let's play more Dragon Age.
Okay, bye.
See, I would
it would help if I actually could leave the call instead of just stop watching the stream. That would
it kind
make the joke a little funnier.
It kind of ruined the joke there. Hello. Oh. Interesting.
There's something coming out of it.
It's an infrared laser. Normally it wouldn't be visible, even with thermo mode. But this place is full of water particles. The light hits the water particles and disperses, making it visible to the human eye.
That's cool.
The light is shining toward the southeast. It's crossing the pond in a diagonal line.
And then same thing here.
An infrared laser is coming out of the statue too. It's crossing with that other beam.
This one's aimed to the northeast, huh?
Okay. But it's not... Okay, it's crossing right here. In the center of the room. Like, almost the perfect center.
What's this? There's an arrow under the symbol.
And 7 squares too.
If you detected it with thermo mode, does that mean it's emitting heat?
It must have a heating wire or something embedded in it.
Oh.
All right, looks like
Hello,
we've
Tiny
investigated
Tama.
what we could for now. Now, let's get to solving the mystery.
How did the culprit get out of the room? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes. So let's begin. The first thing that comes to mind is that rail under the floor.
The electromagnetic rail.
The rail leads from this statue toward the pond.
Yeah,
Do you think the statue moves along the rail?
it's made of iron. So maybe it's pulled with an electromagnet.
It's probably operated with a remote control or something.
But I didn't find anything like that.
Then, please...
Summon remote. To do with the statue. Hmm.
What?
There's a saying that goes, faith will move mountains. If you put your heart into it, there's nothing you can't accomplish.
You know, I can discharge an electrical current directly into your brain.
I'm sorry. I'll take this seriously.
Mess around like that during the shoot, and I'll cook your brain with electricity.
Fine, use a magnet.
Tama, do you have a magnet?
No, I don't. Besides, you can't move something like that with something as small as a portable magnet anyway.
Okay, then force it.
We have no other choice.
So, let's get right to it.
Wait, don't actually move it until we're shooting.
What do you mean?
I mean, when we actually record this with the camera and complete the film.
Why are you like this?
Quiet! I'm the director, so you follow my instructions or I'll fire you!
This statue is the same as the one we saw earlier.
The underground rail leads toward the pond.
Which means...
Use force.
Well, there's not much else we can do.
Just tilt the whole ass building.
Let's get right to it.
You little shit! Don't make me send you back to the green room, damn it!
Oh, right. We were still in rehearsal. I'm not supposed to move it until the shoot.
Yes, we don't want this important set to get damaged, right?
This is a set?
There was an input device behind this. You already know the numbers to enter, right?
Even if I did, I would need to be able to move the frame.
That's not what I asked. Do you know the code or not? In fact, I need you to know the answer. If you can't even solve this, you don't deserve to call yourself a member of Abyss.
So, can you tell me the numbers? It should be 7 digits.
So...
Great.
Yeah. The auto play didn't necessarily help there. I'm gonna go back into the stream and I'm going to send you an image of the code.
Okay.
Or at least of the puzzle to the code. So I thought they would give you at least a little time to figure that out. Although you can recheck it, like, before this section. So those are the numbers.
Okay.
You got to figure out the code with those numbers. Now again, when I was doing this, I definitely overthought what they were trying to go for. The only hint I'll give is that the first and last numbers are exactly as they say they are.
This is what I think it is, then yeah, I can see how one would overthink it.
What? You telling me you don't know?
Yeah.
No, that's not what I meant.
Then spit it out already.
So, I see where you're going for with this. It goes from left to right.
Left to right.
Also, think about what X is usually associated with when it comes to numbers. Those are the 3 clues I give you. The first and last numbers are given. It's from left to right, and think about what X normally means with numbers.
You quit screwing around!
You saw the non-equal X symbol using thermal mode, didn't you? And there were 16 numbers arranged in a diamond shape. You should be able to use those numbers to figure out the answer. Now, try again.
Clearly, that doesn't fucking help, Tama. Well, it's not that, because I know that my math is not that wrong. Had it.
Do you need another hint?
I guess I do.
The first number is 4.
What?
Left to right.
Okay, that actually just threw me off entirely.
It's not a palindrome like you think it is.
I'm not trying to make it a palindrome.
So when there's a bunch of the numbers are in slots. Each of the sets of numbers are in its own slot. And you have to do something with those numbers in each of those slots to create the proper number. Which I told you the first one is 4. So logically, if the first one is 4 and the first and last numbers are given to you, then you should know what at least those numbers are. The 4 is in a slot. The 2 3s are in a slot. The 2 0 2 is in a slot. The 1s are in a slot, and then all the way to the end. That's how the slots work, because there are 7. There's something you have to do with each of those sets of numbers to get the final number to put in the code. And the first number and the last number have been given to you.
I'm going to be honest. The more you explain, the more, like, the farther away I get from understanding.
Okay. Multiply the numbers.
That's what I'm doing! But you said from left to right.
You multiply... well, you don't have to multiply 4 or 5. You multiply the 3s together. You multiply 2 0 2 together.
Oh.
You multiply the 1s together.
I was going... Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's why I kept saying left to right. Because
that doesn't help.
I knew you were doing top to bottom.
First I was adding them. And then I was multiplying them left to right.
Oh, I see where the misinterpretation was. Yeah, that's why I tried to say, like, the different slots are,
Yeah, that didn't help.
Slots of numbers.
That didn't help. You should have said, like, rows or something. Or columns.
They were columns, actually. I couldn't think of the word column, so that's why I tried to say slots.
Right. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Wait, you said the first and last numbers are the same.
I said the first and last numbers are given to you.
Oh, given. Okay.
Yeah, good job. That's probably the answer.
Shut the fuck up, Tama.
Because what I was doing was I was trying to, like, combine... when I first did it, I tried to multiply all the outside numbers and then the in ones with the 4. I tried to do that shit when I really just had to multiply them.
Yeah, again, I was multiplying. It was just...
Yeah, you were doing the right thing, just with the wrong numbers.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, it's not like I actually checked. I don't know whether those numbers are correct or not.
Yeah, I believe if you fuck up again, then Tama just straight up tells you how to solve it.
Okay,
So that dialogue would change.
Rehearsal is now over. It's time to start. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to start filming. Ryuki, you're going to play the fleeing culprit this time. The one who placed the right half of Tokiko's severed body here. You just finished a big job. You need to get out of here, fast. But if you leave the conventional way, you'll be spotted by the surveillance camera. Same thing for when you entered, too. The culprit used some special method to get in and out of the room. Now, I want you to consider the situation, and whatever you might be feeling, use it for your performance.
Hey, Is it really necessary to act?
Shut up! Okay, here we go. Ready? Action!
I'm the one who killed Tokiko Shigure. I brought the body here for some reason. Now that I'm done here, I'm gonna leave.
Terrible acting as usual.
Give me a break.
Okay, what did the culprit do first to escape?
Well, there's that electromagnetic rail in the floor leading to the pond. It pulls the iron statue with magnetic force. The culprit probably used a remote control, but I can't find it, so... I'll try forcing it! Something happened.
It's because it touched the infrared laser from the southwest statue.
Okay, so the statue was moved so it would hit the laser.
What did the culprit do next?
He must have also moved this statue with a remote.
Okay, go.
The statue begins moving via the electromagnets. The culprit grins maniacally, his plan in motion.
Stop!
Hmm?
Can you not read the stage directions out loud? You're supposed to play the part of the
Jesus.
culprit.
But what's the point of...
Don't talk back to the director! Don't make me throw a fucking ashtray at you!
Oh no! I need to hurry, or someone's gonna see me! Hurry! Hurry! Move already!
Good, Ryuki, that's it! That's the performance I wanted to see!
Fucking Running in the 90s should be playing right now.
Don't fucking tempt me.
The culprit probably had a remote.
I turned off auto. What the fuck is wrong with you, game? Something tells me it's not the outside world that is causing my fucking mental stability to collapse here. This game is stupid.
Fine. This scene is where we show the screaming of the culprit's tortured heart in monologue.
Alright. This statue reacted to the laser too.
Oh, okay, cool.
I see. So this is how it works. So I just need to enter the number from earlier, right? 4901095. There.
I'm going to assume that's a coincidence that 490 is at the forefront there.
Yeah, coincidence. Yep. I mean, remember, the BATS 490 code was what led them to Nizet Law's Japan branch.
True. Well, then what would the 1095 be?
Look.
Who knows?
Hidden door.
Also, how the hell did nobody hear all of this happening?
Because this is a VR simulation that he just somehow also did in real time.
I'm saying for when the culprit actually made him move.
An elevator.
You would think they hear all of
There's
these
a button
mechanics
pointing
working.
down next to the door.
floor
Suddenly
of the
coincidental
Looks like this
deafness.
elevator is only for going down.
Let's try pushing it.
I'm going to like this game, right? Like, you played through the entire thing. You're convinced that I'm actually going to wind up liking this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember,
Now,
you were
Tara's
skeptical in the beginning of the first
And
game
the way
too.
he got in.
I
Tara
don't
used
remember
this
that
elevator to
because it
bring
was 3
Tokyo's
years
right
ago.
half into the room.
And he must have used the same method to get out.
Of course, Carol lost.
The statue and non-Yipple X symbol must have been set up to return to their original positions automatically. Anyway,
Well, that makes sense. It's all mechanical. As soon as one statue moves out of the way, of course, the symbol's going to go back to its original position.
What is this place?
Some catacomb shit. Or cult hideout.
Looks like we tunneled to the other side of the world.
You mean we're underground?
Yeah, more than 160 feet deep. Radio waves are completely cut off due to the depth. We can't connect to the network, so keep that in mind.
Couldn't fucking connect to the network anyway. I estimate the depth by calculating the acceleration and time spent in the elevator.
Anyway, let's start looking around. Maybe we'll find some sort of clue.
What would I do if I saw a UFO? They had to have a fucking appendix thing for... I mean, yeah, I guess that does make sense. Have an appendix entry for LGBTQ.
Especially when, in the last game, it was very prominently made mention when Mizuki was with Mama, and Uchikoshi still loves the gays.
Yeah. A couple kids, a couple plans to have a child, and a kid. There's stories kept on saying in there, my mom asking her what they were. I mean, no, that's family planning, not family plan. Oh. That's not... It's not the same. Day 2. Second... Huh. Really? Tama, get off the computer. Can't have you writing entries here.
That's just the video.
So on the other side of the globe from Japan, they are technically closer to Brazil by being 15 meters underground. Fair, I guess. If you want to be a technical asshole. Okay. Looks like some Kingdom Hearts shit. Also, is that a tiny elevator, or is that just perspective to how big the room is?
That is perspective.
Damn.
Sand is coming down from above.
Looks like the ceiling has degraded. I hope it doesn't come down on us.
Nah, it's probably not going to come down on us. We're totally safe here. Thick pillar is holding up the ceiling. Sand coming down from the ceiling. Let's just ignore all the important points and look at the architecture instead. Elevator door leads up to the president's office. Running torches.
A nice symbol here, too.
A non-nuple X.
There's a non-nuple X symbol here. That we're going to ignore the way that I read that.
What is this box?
I don't know. The jewel box from Urashima Taro?
That one was at the bottom of the ocean.
But there's a beautiful princess here, right?
Where?
I'll kick your ass!
What's this? It's mechanical.
Some sort of device, maybe?
Can't you analyze it?
Not from here, no. At the very least, it doesn't seem to be explosives or poison gas.
You mean it's safe to open?
Probably.
Don't open it. It's a box. There's a strange device inside.
This is kind of creepy.
Maybe it's a pedestal for performing some sort of ritual.
Like offering a sacrifice.
It's not an ironing board, that's for sure.
Tokiko. She said Nyes isn't a religious group. But this is clearly...
It's definitely got some cold vibes going on.
What was your first clue? Okay, that box is a lot bigger than they made it
Don't tell
seem.
me you're going to open it.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Why not?
Well, just a hunch.
It should be fine. You said it's safe to open.
I did add probably.
Still, we can't just not check it.
You can't get the treasure unless you lay the dragon, huh?
There's so much wrong with that statement. But yes, that's the idea.
Depends on your party. And if you have a bard in it. Which is the
very true.
Which is the stereotype. Anybody can fuck a dragon if they wanted to. Doesn't just have to be the bard. Anyway, time for some knockout powder. No?
What was that sound?
Ryuki, a biological signal has been detected. They're somewhere close.
What the?
What?
Why do you look like that?
What do you mean?
Anyway, Hey! Freeze!
There it is.
What is this?
The action scene of climbing up a ladder very slowly.
They learned very well from Kojima.
Yeah, they did. Still in a dream.
Ryuki, there's a torch coming down from above!
Oh, fuck! I was not prepared.
There's another one!
Action scene!
Damn it!
Control... What? Okay, sure. It's a lot more stressful doing this on a keyboard. I will have you know.
Well, when you're not used to where the keys are located.
It's true. And fall out from under. Luckily onto a large pile of cardboard boxes. Oh. Okay then.
And now
What?
it's the next day.
What?
Boss! I apologize for yesterday!
Ryuki, we wouldn't need police if an apology solved everything. I know you're doing your best on this investigation. Nevertheless, your screw-up yesterday really cost us. The investigation hasn't been proceeding like we hoped.
I'll make up for it! Please, give me another chance.
This reminds me of something. My daughter's been begging me not to decrease her allowance when she gets bad grades.
Oh. Okay. That's not what I thought you were referring to.
All right, time for.
Hmm.
Are you gonna talk directly to boss?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if any dialogue changes or not, but having to check every single thing every single time we're in a location.
I don't know if the Christmas tree or if Mario has any new dialogue, but those are your best bets.
Okay.
Ryuki, let me give you some good advice. Squint your eyes and stand back 6 feet, and the mosaic will disappear.
What kind of advice is that?
Doll that looks like a police officer. Okay. Well, there you go. We got some new dialogue. Christmas tree. Okay.
No.
Okay. Boss, she's in a bad mood.
I thought you were a bit more capable than this, Ryuki. I mean, I got chewed out by my higher-ups, too.
Oof.
After work tonight, I'm going to my favorite host club and popping every champagne bottle in there.
Oof.
Your daughter. I'm still not used to hearing that.
Oh? Well, I guess it's true that I don't give off a maternal image. I haven't done anything motherly at all, really. My daughter just turned 18 last year, but she pretty much grew up all on her own.
18? She's older than I thought.
You wouldn't think it looking at this figure, huh? She's a grown woman now. She's capable of handling her business. Unlike a certain someone who gets overeager and screws up big time.
Well, it answers the question about the daughter and the timeline.
Nothing other than what you already know. Oh, right, there is some news about the case. It has an official name now. The Half-Body Serial Killings. But that's pretty long, so we've just been calling it the HB case.
The HB case.
Now you know how the media is. You don't solve this quick and they might end up calling you the half-brain investigator. So you'd better start getting things done, Ryuki.
Well, we got a
it's
name
all
now.
right now,
Mm-hmm.
because I am here. Half-mite.
Excuse me?
What I'm trying to say is, I'm motivated, so please let me stay on this case. I'll solve this case no matter what it takes. In fact, I'm the only one who can.
One sec here. Who was in?
Are you looking for who voices Ryuki?
Yeah. I have it. There's just a.
Go
ahead.
I was gonna say, be careful looking up VA info.
I'm just looking at what else he's done.
Okay.
There's just one voice that I don't know the name of it, but I'm like I would know if I saw the picture. Just sounds familiar.
Right.
No, it's not what I'm looking for. Just a very good impression. All right.
Look. You realize it was that kind of gung-ho attitude that led you to making that mistake yesterday, right? I understand you want to distinguish yourself, but you're biting off more than you can chew.
But I can't just stop now. I should be able to handle this better than anyone.
Ryuki, boss is right. You're getting too impatient. Your life isn't over because of one little slip-up. More importantly, you need to accept your faults and learn from mistakes.
I understand your enthusiasm, Ryuki. So I'm giving you a chance to redeem yourself. I want you to continue investigating this case.
Thank you!
But I need you to follow orders from above.
Orders from above? What do you mean?
It's official. Kuruto Ryuki, you're being demoted to a police officer.
What?
This is for yesterday's fiasco.
Wait, you mean like a normal cop? That's terrible! That's way too harsh!
However, I'll give you 3 days. If you can resolve the case within that time, I'll take back your punishment and you won't be demoted.
3 days?
Ryuki, we should look at this in a positive light. We can continue the investigation, and if we can solve it in 3 days, you can avoid demotion.
It's impossible. We barely made any progress. How can I solve the case in 3 days?
Ryuki.
Demoted? Me? I'd rather be a bum on the street than a disgraced cop.
Ryuki!
Oh, and the communication system still hasn't been fixed.
Of course it hasn't.
So any data Tama obtains can't be uploaded to the cloud yet. So just like I said before, Tama's data will be lost if her body is damaged. Be careful. You seem completely out of it.
Ryuki.
I mean, I don't know why everybody is surprised.
Are you okay, Ryuki?
Yeah. I think the scenery helped me calm down a bit. But to think... demoted. Me.
You still have 3 days. If you can solve the case by then...
It's impossible. I can't believe I was told this today, of all days. Today was the day I lost my other half.
Pulled out a broken watch from my pocket.
I had a younger twin brother. He had a strong sense of justice. Whenever he saw evil, he would stand up to it, face it head on, no matter what. That's just the kind of guy he was. His dream was to become a detective and help bring all the dangerous criminals in Japan to justice. My brother and I were really close, and we hung out all the time. It was like he was another me. But on that day, 6 years ago, my brother and I were in the city, and we happened to see a wanted criminal. I called the police right away, but the culprit tried to flee on a big trailer truck. He was about to get away, so my brother tried to stop him, and he ended up in front of it, and... he got run over, crushed half his body. This is the watch he was wearing. His time has been frozen since, and I lost my other half. My brother died 6 years ago, on February 13th. Today was the day. But I guess there's no point in me telling you all this. You already know my entire history. I hate the criminal that killed my brother. I wish I could catch him and rip him to pieces. And not just him. I hate them all. All the evil in this world. I hate it all.
Then... are you really going to give up now? If you give up, the evil wins. Ryuki, isn't there something you should be doing for your brother? Think about it.
Yeah, you're right, Tama. Thanks for reminding me of my promise to him. I'll become a hero of justice. That's why I decided to carry on his dream and be a police officer. If I fall into the bottom, I just need to crawl my way back up. I can't let it get to me now. The reason I became a sinker at Abyss was so I could encounter the more vicious criminals. The foul, immoral kind that evade the law. Sinkers dig deep into their hearts and make them pay. That's my idea of a hero. I lost something of mine in order to become a sinker. One of my eyes. I had to extract my eye to become a sinker.
So you could transplant an AI ball. Me.
The surgery was last summer, right after I was assigned to Abyss.
Yes, so you and I have known each other for about half a year now.
I've lost many things along the way, but thanks to you going into my left eye, I feel like a lot of that emptiness has been filled.
Ryuki.
Tama, as long as you're with me, I can keep going. No, I have to keep going. For my brother, I'm going to catch the HB killer.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's time to pull myself together and get back to the investigation. So, got any new intel?
What?
I'm sorry. Do you have any new information for me, please, ma'am?
Yes, I do. I looked into Chikara Horidori some more and came across something fishy. Also, I found something interesting about Shoma.
Okay. Fuck you mean no? I'm digging into the fucking 2/1/2 idea a little bit more. How his brother got crushed in half by that truck. And it just makes my newest theory all the more stronger. And it's Sergeant Detective Officer's lowest. But again, as I said before, I don't know why anybody is shocked that he's so upset about all of this to the point where he would shut down everything that you know, even if it has been 6 months. That's enough time to go into a routine, to know that how your life is day by day. So having that ripped away from you, it sends a shock through your body there. I felt the exact same way when I found out that about the staffing thing right as COVID hit. You were there for that. You knew you know what that was about.
Yep.
Sure. What do I get? I get a Hitomi. Goodbye. I might as well just play with it at this point.
Might as well get some different options.
Now to say what is on my brain, because I kind of need to do that at least just to document what I think at each time there. I'm not saying that Ryuki is the half-body serial killer. It is terror. But there is some coincidental evidence that could lead to that conclusion. Especially again, what I was talking about in Nai's HQ, where he seemed to have blacked out around the time that Tomiko was killed there.
Tokiko.
It's Tama. What bothers about Shoma?
The location indicated in the hidden message in Bats 490 was a research institute. That's what Shoma said, right?
Yeah.
But it actually wasn't Horadori Institute.
Hmm?
I read through a ton of speculation threads online, and none of them mentioned Horadori Institute.
Then where was it, really?
I don't know. All I know for sure is it wasn't Horadori Institute.
Then that means Shoma lied. I have to talk to him. Where's Shoma now?
I don't know. It looks like he turned his smartphone off. But we do have a lead. Remember what Komeiji said?
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too.
Yeah, and the last time that we went there, he wasn't there.
He's almost in middle school, and he still comes here by himself all the time.
Ferris wheel.
Fucking lied to me a second
The
time.
rooftop amusement park at Misaton.
Okay, what about Chikara?
Chikara was doing some dubious research in the past.
Oh, really?
His current research is pretty dubious too. Rewriting DNA to achieve immortality.
It was even more questionable than that. Rumors say there were even human experiments involved.
Human experiments?
Anyway, word moves fast, and the Research Institute was temporarily shut down. This happened 9 years ago. During that time, Chikara went missing for a bit to avoid being investigated.
But what about the current institute?
It was reopened after things had settled down. Of course, that required a massive amount of funds, which was provided by Riichi Chieda, Kizuna Chieda's father.
Ah, fuck. I hate when I'm right. Not directly, but... Or who's Riichi Chieda?
Riichi Chieda is an extremely wealthy investor. He's rich enough to be on the list of the world's most wealthy people. He's involved in a wide range of business ventures and holds many different titles. Investor, philanthropist, the founder of the Chieda Foundation, a university professor emeritus, and national goodwill ambassador. And after all that, he also became the chairman of a social welfare corporation, Iowan.
Iowan?
It's an orphanage. Seems that's where he is now.
Of course there's an orphanage involved. Okay. This is where things... Well, not everything is starting to come together, but there are some more pieces being slotted into place here.
Wait. Before we go, you have a call from Iris.
What do you want now?
Oh, Ryuki? There's something I wanted to tell you about the case.
What is it?
Well, I'm sorry. Recording is about to start, so I can't really get into it right now. Would you be able to visit Lemniscate later?
Lemniscate, the talent agency Iris belongs to. The building also has a small recording studio.
All right. I'll see you there later.
Okay, thank you.
Our destinations are decided for now, but...
Iowan, Misaton, and the third is Lemniscate.
There's one more place I'd like to go. Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Ah, Mama the Informant. You suspect she might know something.
You got quite a makeover.
That's right.
Then let's get going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's visit Mama first, then.
Yeah, Mama's got a neat gimmick this time around.
Oh, goody. At least I'm old enough to drink for this Hello?
Yeah, they're here too.
What the hell are you guys doing here?
Oh, Ryuki, honey, welcome. It's been so long.
Sorry, Mama, but I'm not here as a customer today. I was wondering if you knew anything about the case.
Do you mean the HB case?
Yeah. Mame and Gen are here.
But they're acting strange. They're both quiet, turned away from each other.
This is a new location, so... There's an occult poster on the wall.
Ryuki, want to see a video of naked men hugging each other in the dirt?
Oh, yes, please.
It's just a sumo video.
Nah. There's a TV set on the wall. God damn it, Mama! Don't get her riled up like that. It's a suspicious book. Spine says anyone can become a necromancer. What the fuck? Right.
Anyone can be a necromancer.
There are bottles and glass on the shelf. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count how many there are. One bottle of booze. Two bottles of booze. There are 7 of them. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 bottles of alcohol.
Yo, the fucking plot twist that the count can't count. Biggest fucking plot twist.
No, wait, I can make this work. He like downs 2 of them just right.
Now there are 7 bottles.
Now there are 7. I think there are 14. But how did the amount grow? There are 14 bottles of booze on the.
Why the numbers are keeping on increasing?
There are 21 bottles. Oh no. What a waste of time. It's a beer tap. Oh, that was stupid. I loved it. It's a sofa. There's a table in front of the sofa. It's a menu. There's writing all over the back. On the table that's in front of the sofa. There's a flyer on the wall. The menu is written on the blackboard.
Specialty socks. No double dipping. Huh.
What? There's a menu of recommended dishes on the blackboard. Okay. There's a poster on the wall.
Entrance exam pajama paradance.
It's a movie about crashing an entrance exam in pajamas and doing the para dance.
There's a movie poster on the wall. That's certainly a poster and a movie. Certainly is.
Ryuki, you ever do stuff on a bar counter before?
Like what?
You know, something that starts with S.
I don't think so.
Sober up?
Really? Well, I've served customers here before.
Wow.
It's a bar counter. I think I see what her gimmick is. Okay. Just rub those balls, mama. No, I don't want to talk to you yet. Fuck off. Okay. So we're going to be using the thing here, so I don't need to worry about that. It's a painting that's been up since the bar opens. It was supposedly a gift from the regular here. It's again. He's facing away and there's tension in the air. What happened? Okay. Again? For a sniff?
Huh? Where?
I got Tama. You upset? It's a glass. It's Mame. She's facing away with an annoyed look on her face. What the hell happened to you two? What happened?
Who are you calling a sumo wrestler?
Okay. Yeah, nothing from those two. Got it. It's Mama. She's lovingly She's lovingly polishing 2 crystal balls.
Is that a crystal ball?
Yes, these are my big milky balls.
Milky.
Balls?
Oh, but I'm not talking about testicles, honey.
Yeah, I know.
I started telling fortunes as a side business, and believe it or not, I actually gained the ability to hear them. Voices from other dimensions.
Other dimensions?
Yes. One day, I was suddenly gifted with the power. I suppose it's more accurate to call it a seance than fortune-telling.
They both sound pretty fishy.
You're just going to pretend you're hearing voices, aren't you?
No, I'm completely serious. I mean, I don't even remember what happens while hearing the voices. Oh, why don't we give it a try? I could ask about the HB case. You might believe me if you see it in person.
No, it's okay.
No need to be so modest. It'll be free of charge.
Fuck, hold on.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be bothering me.
I've been wondering this for a long time. Who are you really, Mama?
Me? Oh, I'm just your ordinary, everyday homoerotic connoisseur. Well, here's what I know.
I asked Mama what she knows about the case. But unfortunately, there wasn't anything new or useful.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you this time.
No, it's fine. Just typical detective work. Gotta earn my pay.
Then let me ask the Milky Balls.
God
Can
damn
you
it.
stop calling them that?
Oh, great set of balls. Who is the most beautiful in all the land? That is Mama, of course. Oh my, you flatterer.
That's not even what I wanted to ask.
And the answer is completely wrong.
That was just
Okay,
a
Tama.
joke.
I figured.
Ahem. Now, let's try this for real. Oh, great set of milky white balls. I need you to give me some clues for an investigation. One after another, victims have been torn in half in these half-body murders. Where can we find the key to exposing the culprit?
Face. A hidden face. The true face, as yet unrevealed to all. That is where the answer is hidden.
Huh? Did I just say something? I told you, I black out during these seances. Don't remember a thing.
Hey, Mama's legit.
That's Ragna. Holy fuck.
What?
I was trying to figure out where I knew that voice from. That's Ragna from Blaze Blue.
Was it the seance voice that gave it away?
No! The normal Mama voice is just pitched up slightly from the voice that they use for Ragna, so I was trying to pitch it down in my head, and like I just couldn't I couldn't pick it out until now. But yeah, the seance voice did confirm what I figured out. Well then.
Let's see. the first thing that comes to mind is...
It's true.
Gen's face hidden under his mask. But he's sensitive about it. It's not something I can just ask.
Yeah, and it's hard to say if this is really related to the case or not.
The only other thing I can think of is... Jin Furaway.
Huh?
Jin?
It might also apply to Jin.
Oh,
but
I guess that
Jin's
makes
face
sense.
is well known.
Yeah, it's not like he hides it.
It's metaphorical.
It's true that photos of his face have been all over the place, but he's never actually gone out in public in person.
Not even once?
Not even once.
It's not because he's shy, is it?
If that were the case, his photos wouldn't be out there either. I've heard he's an extreme narcissist. He circulates all those pictures himself.
By the way, Mama, what's up with those two?
Well, the thing is, they had a bit of a differing of opinion.
What do you mean?
No, Mama. The problem is Genny's total lack of common sense.
My lack of common sense? Are you sure you're not talking about yourself? You sound like a stupid person right now.
What? You're the one who sounds stupid.
A
You probably
stupid
couldn't even
idiot
beat the first
butthead.
question of the All-American Ultra Quiz.
Wait. What is this argument even about?
Well, we're having a disagreement.
All right, you jerk. Why don't we get a neutral third party and ask them?
That's what happened.
So we came to Marble to get Mama's opinion, and that's where we're at.
But when I gave my input, it only made things more complicated.
What's the
I
problem?
know. Now that Ryuki's here, let's see what he thinks.
Yeah, then we'll know for sure who's right. So, question time.
There it is.
Huh?
What's the name of the island where the Statue of Liberty in New York is located?
It's Liberty Island.
What? Even you think that, Ryuki? The answer is Ellis Island.
No.
Hold on.
No.
That's ridiculous. It can't be.
No, it's not. Ellis Island. Oh my god. It's taking me back to fucking middle school. You know, the point in my life where I can't fucking remember? Well, I remember this! No! Ellis Island is where, like, the, how do I say this in a politically correct way? the people that are moving, like, that enter America through New York. That's where they go to get their documents, like their documents checked and everything.
Yes.
The Statue of Liberty is definitely on Liberty Island.
No, it's true that the Statue of Liberty is on Ellis Island.
What?
I mean, there's no such thing as Liberty Island anyway.
What? That's not true.
So you're in agreement with me. There's definitely something wrong here.
Hey, what do you think, Telma?
Of course it's Ellis Island. This is common knowledge.
Okay, no, we are not fucking doing this. We are not fucking gaslighting here. We're not fucking
gaslighting.
This is not gaslighting. We are not fucking gaslighting here. What did you say? Since we're on this, what did you say on this?
I picked Ellis Island and they did the exact opposite.
Oh my god!
Active gaslighting! Active gaslighting!
What?
Look, I just looked it up online. Now do you see?
It's not on
Statue of Liberty
Ellis
is
Island!
located on Ellis Island.
No!
Again, I still can't believe this, but it
Oh,
looks
you're
like
right,
they're
though.
right.
You're very right, Rob. It's gaslighting you. It's so fucking hilarious.
Anyway, they've been butting heads about the
This
location
is
of
so
the Statue of Liberty
stupid.
this whole time. But it looks like they finally came to a conclusion.
I see. If you all say so, I must be the one who's wrong.
Oh, it's a fucking... Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Amame. I was
Active
mistaken.
gaslighting.
As long as you understand now, that's good enough for me. Everyone makes mistakes. Now, I I need to get to work soon, so I'm heading out.
I'll stick around for a bit longer.
Okay, then I'll see you three later.
What about your restaurant, Gen?
I closed up shop for the day. I couldn't acquire any ingredients I was satisfied with.
Really? Closed for a reason like that?
It's really important to me. It would be rude to serve mediocre dishes to my customers. I think
fair.
I'll go to the warehouse district at the harbor after this. I thought I could watch the waves and think up new dishes.
Which one do I want? I mean, having 5 quadrillion yen would be nice.
Yeah.
That would solve most of my problems, I'm going to be honest. I know that they say that money can't solve everything, but most of my problems could be solved with money right now, so... Oh, now I can wait, why is it letting me wing sync now? Wait, what?
Sorry, what?
It wasn't letting me wing sync before. Why is it letting me wing sync now?
Did you miss your opportunity to do that?
No. I didn't see the wing sync thing on beforehand.
Well, remember, it's not guaranteed that you're going to be able to wing sync. Just if you have the option, you can only do it with one person for the entire scene.
Right.
I gained the ability to hear voices from people in other dimensions. Mama, you're always so beautiful.
Thanks, me.
You flatterer.
Hallucinations, maybe?
A manifestation of her repressed desires.
But it felt different the second time she did it. When she mentioned the thing about hidden faces.
Couldn't be anything to do with the fucking morphogenetic field at all.
What do I do? What in the world should I do?
Don't stare at me like that. Actually, I need to step out for a sec. So I will be right back. Hello.
Hi.
How goes?
I reheated my Five Guys fries in the air fryer and I'm waiting for it to cool so I can try them.
Sounds delicious.
Sure hope it will be.
I'm not worried about that in the slightest. Ota from Matsushita Diner doesn't understand the first thing about the true essence of cooking.
Okay. Again, I can't see his face with the mask on, but he seems a bit down. His mama, she's never seen... No, I'm not talking about her crystal balls anymore.
Amame and I go way back. There are times when we have arguments over little things, like you saw earlier. We're basically family at this point. So if anything ever happened to her, I would do everything I could to help. I believe that I have to protect her, no matter what.
The warehouse district?
Yes, I love that place. I can watch the ocean in silence with no one around. I find it very soothing. For some reason, Date seems to go there often as well.
For some reason.
I have been very close with Date for some time. He often stops by Brahmin before coming here to drink. I trust him.
He goes to
There
drink
are only 3 people
before
who
drinking?
weren't afraid of me the first time they saw me. Date, Amame, and Leon.
You know Leon too?
Yes, he's a regular at Brahmin as well. Leon just wandered in one day while Date was there. They hit it off right away and had quite a lively discussion. I joined them after closing up for the day, and the 3 of us drank until morning.
Huh. That's an interesting group. I can't imagine what you 3 would talk about.
Probably porno mags or something.
What are they, teenagers?
Oh, we talked a lot about porno mags.
Ha! I mean, Date was there, so obviously.
Obviously.
Putting Date, Amame, and Leon aside, my appearance makes most people uncomfortable. But if I didn't wear this mask, I would scare them even more.
If I recall, your face has a congenital condition.
Yes. Would you like to see?
What?
My face.
Yes. Yes.
No, you don't have to if you don't want to. Not that I'm trying to avoid it or anything.
I said that, but to be honest, part of me wanted to see. Not out of curiosity, but because Mama's words from earlier.
Face. A hidden face. The true face, as yet unrevealed to all.
Yeah, that's definitely... That's
where the
yeah.
answer is hidden.
That's definitely Ragnar.
I don't believe it.
Whoa. I could clearly see Gen's skull, but it didn't seem like the answer to solving the case was hidden there. Well then.
No point in
Also,
staying
I would
here
like to
much longer.
formally apologize
Yes,
for
let's move
accidentally
on.
spoiling that bit.
Well, again, Mama, I'll
That's
be going
fine.
now.
Very well. Please take care.
Stop by to get a break from work every once in a while.
Words and... Alright. That's right, we had other places to be. Let's go to Mistan. Talk to the little shit. I forgot that was just one section out of the four places we needed to be. So much that happened there.
Oh, Mr. Ryuki. What are you doing here? Here to see me on stage, perhaps?
Yeah,
Sorry, but I won't be performing today.
He isn't. Oh.
Shut up, Tama.
Actually, I'm here to talk to Shoma.
To Shoma?
Yeah, to Shoma. You know, your child. What's up? You lied to me.
Why am I on a Ferris wheel with you?
Aren't you having fun?
I would be if you weren't here.
Ryuki, Shoma is actually responding to the conversation this time. This is proof that the chastity belt of his heart is loose.
Tama.
You shove yourself in there, he just might open up.
Could you please not phrase it like that?
I physically do not think that she can't phrase it like that. I feel like she would try to explode if she tried. Shoma, what's with your collar?
Wait, what's with this collar?
Do you not see that?
Oh no, I see it now. I had the screen fairly small, so I didn't notice, and now I do.
Shoma, what's going on, buddy?
Are you hiding a vibrator in your collar? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing there, Shoma?
Maybe you're not as innocent as you look. Jesus. Shoma's sitting in front of me. I'm gonna talk about your dad.
I don't want to talk about my dad. I told you before. I don't even want to think about him.
Why not?
Will you cut it out already? I don't want to talk about my dad.
Why not? We'll get back to that later. Why'd you lie?
What lie?
You said the hidden message in Bats 490 pointed to Horodori Institute, but that's not true, is it? Can you tell me why you lied? And where the actual location is?
Truth is, I never decoded it.
What?
I wanted everyone to think that I did. I wanted the attention, so I lied.
Why'd you pick Horodori Institute?
Are we done now? Don't talk to me anymore.
That got a reaction. He's probably lying right now. His chastity belt wasn't loose after all.
If you're going to say it that way, you at least have to add the "of his heart" part. Anyway, I guess I'll have to talk about something else to get him to loosen up.
Oh my god. We could talk about Mizuki.
Well, we could.
That robot you showed me the other day was really cool. If you're that skilled, I'm sure you've gotten offers from lots of companies.
Not really. I'm nothing special. I'm just really into robots.
But even an amateur can tell that robot was filled with impressive technology, and the one-wheel design is beautiful.
Well, I knew it had to run on one wheel for sure. It was really hard getting the self-stabilization feature working with the one-wheel design. Like, major electronics companies make one-wheel robots to show off their advanced tech. Also, what's really great about my robot is its load capacity. It doesn't look like it, but it can easily carry up to 45 pounds.
Fuck you, Ryuki. This is actually interesting.
It actually is.
I see.
I know you don't really care.
Looks like it won't go the way it did last time.
Fuck you! It was actually cool!
I guess flattery won't get us anywhere.
I mean, if you acted a little bit more interested, then maybe it would have gone that way instead of being so fucking passive.
You know he's a terrible actor.
Alright, fine, let's talk about Mizuki.
I told you before. She's just a classmate. We're not friends, and I don't know much about her. Supposedly, she's attending school from her house near the harbor. But I guess her permanent address is in our school district or something. That's why she goes to the same school as me.
So you do know a lot about her.
No! That doesn't mean anything!
Mm.
Not like I'm even slightly interested in that Uggo.
Well.
He really is a kid, huh?
That means he totally has a thing for her.
We'll see about that when we go 6 years in the future. 6? Did you get right that time, right? Okay.
Yes, it is 6.
How about your dad?
I already told you! I hate him! Happy now? I hate him so much, I didn't even want to say it out loud.
But you were with him earlier.
I was here alone at first, then Dad came. He wanted to make up.
Make up?
Dad and I are fighting. I ran away from home yesterday.
Oh.
You ran away from home?
Yeah, when we saw him leave his house and just left us there all alone. Do we not remember that, Ryuki? Where are you fighting?
My friends made fun of me.
How is that related to your dad?
Because it's my dad's fault for being so pathetic. Pull yourself together. Show me how cool you can be on TV. That's what I said to my dad. Then...
I bring smiles to the audience. If I can do that, I don't care if I get mocked. That's what it means to be an entertainer.
When he said that, I blurted out, "That's why Mom got sick of you and left." Dad turned bright red, and...
Then why don't you just leave too?
That's why I left the house.
Okay. He's just a kid. He doesn't understand the intricacies of everything. We gotta cut him some slack on that.
Mm-hmm.
But from an adult perspective, see, now you know that we've grown up, because like I can't necessarily give him like I can't give him all the slack, because as an adult I understand what it's like from being from that perspective. Oh, yay.
Do you think I could like someone like him? A stupid old comedian who gets clowned on all the time. He barely ever goes on TV either. And when he does, it's always some ridiculous thing like getting piping hot Odin shoved into his mouth. The day after he goes on air, I always get made fun of by my friends. I hate it. I'm sick and tired of it.
To be fair, I can't necessarily say that I wasn't in that situation myself, because I got made fun of a lot for, oh, hey, Susie's playing Dragon Age. I got made fun of a lot for my mom being a police officer and how much pride I took in that. Then again, middle school was just a shitty ass time, but still. I kind of understand that whole idea of being made fun of for what your parent does.
I told you, I hate him. Everything about him. I hate how much he drinks and how he acts so cocky and stubborn when he's drunk. He talks about all these big dreams that he can never achieve. When he sobers up, he remembers what he did when he was drunk and squirms under the blankets. Isn't that sad? It makes me hate him even more. The way his nose hair is always sticking out, the way he wipes his face with sanitary napkins, his stupid, awful singing in the bathtub. Everything about him is creepy, awful, and pathetic. I hate him!
For hating someone so much, he sure pays him a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm.
They say there's a fine line between love and hate.
It's no good. Shoma won't open up no matter what I bring up.
Looks like we won't get through with the Orthodox method.
That means...
We'll have to try our luck with his father.
Oh, no. Alright, switch out.
Boy, I'm glad you invited me on the Ferris wheel too. Thank you.
Our objective is still to unlock Shoma's chastity belt.
You're still going on with that?
It would be tough to question Komeiji about tricky subjects if Shoma was nearby. That's why you invited him here, right?
Yeah, but...
Now that I think about it, we rode this Ferris wheel together 2 days ago. Well, Mr. Ryuki, it seems like your investigation is going around in circles. So, what is it you wanted to talk about? If it's about the case, there isn't much else to say.
I love how these two exclusively only ever talk in the Ferris wheel and not in the actual fucking park.
Yeah, that's about right. 0% chocolate.
You have an Otai.
Get rid of it.
Burn it alive.
What'd I get? Oh. Mama, of course. Gender neutral, good.
Yup. But also goes by she, her.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, why are you wearing your stage outfit?
This is the only outfit I have right now. I actually have another set of personal clothes, but I ruined those 2 days ago. But this bow
With your
tie,
alcohol?
I'll be fine as long as I have this. Isn't it nice?
Shoma bought it for you, didn't he?
That's right. Even if I only have one set of clothes. I can wear this or take it off depending on how I'm feeling, and wow. It's as if I've changed into a completely different outfit.
Not really.
Yeah.
Oops, it would be terrible if I lost it, so I'd better put it back on. This tie, Shoma chose it for me so I could really shine on stage. When I wear it, it feels like Shoma is cheering me on. It gives me strength. It's my most precious treasure.
Gotta love the the far dynamic between how Komeiji sees this relationship versus how Shoma sees it.
Yep.
I used to be a real big shot back when I was known as the Quiz King. Remember?
Now's your chance to...
I let it get to my head, and as soon as I became a comedian,
Now's your...
flipped completely.
Now's your...
There was no hope for me to move up in the world. My wife got sick of me and left. I've been raising my boy alone ever since. And yet...
Big shot. It doesn't have as much an effect, but close enough.
Well, I mean, the only other thing I have is cheap mic, and I don't know if you want me to blast your ears with that.
Probably not.
Not at all. I'm proud of being a comedian.
Yeah, not at all.
At the same time, I'm not proud of my lack of success. I put Shoma through so much hardship. It's inexcusable.
Why did you tell him that? After some careful consideration, I told Mr. Komeiji that it's highly likely that Shoma lied about the message hidden in Bats 490.
Shoma lied?
Yes.
I see. I don't know much about that hidden message thing, but Shoma is a good boy. He wouldn't lie for no reason. I know that's not that convincing coming from his father, but he must have had a reason to lie.
Unrelated, I found it!
I can't really talk to him right now myself.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sure you're aware, but I got in an argument with Shoma yesterday.
It's just one that was straight up called mega fun.
Good.
What is
anyway,
that?
Shoma made it for me when he was little, but yesterday he ripped it up and threw it away. It was really important to me. I want to make up, but he...
Okay.
It's difficult considering how things are now.
More half symbolism.
It's all my fault. The argument only happened in the first place because of my lack of success. Mr. Ryuki, there is something I'd like to talk to you about.
What is it?
No, never mind. Please forget it.
What was that about?
It sounded like you wanted to tell me something important.
Hey, Ryuki, why don't you try wink syncing with him?
Yeah, I'll try taking a peek.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure doing that in front of every... Oh.
Hey, asshole. I know you're in there. Deadline on the payment passed a long time ago. Drop it up, you bastard!
It's the loan sharks again. A different set of guys came by yesterday and the day before that. I've been borrowing from so many different places, I don't know who's who anymore. Anyway, what am I supposed to do? I can't talk to the police about it.
So he's borrowed money from a lot of people.
He must have been in real trouble if he even got involved with loan sharks.
But why can't he talk to the police about it?
Don't tell me.
Supposedly he has connection to the Yakuza.
Oh,
he's
boy.
involved in some dangerous transactions.
Omeiji, what did you do?
Kameji, you wouldn't happen to be struggling with debt, would you?
What? How did you...
I knew it.
That's what you wanted to tell me, right? Why can't you get the police involved? Is it because you're buying and selling on the black market?
What are you talking about? I would never do something like that.
Are you sure about that? I
sure about that?
I tried asking Kameji more questions. No matter how much I questioned him, he didn't admit to any involvement with the Yakuza. In the end, I was unable to find any clues leading to the key in Shoma's heart.
Huh. Shoma isn't here.
That's about right.
That boy run off to. We still haven't made up.
Good luck with that.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ryuki. I need to go find Shoma now. So, well, bye for now. Excuse me.
Later.
Meiji and Shoma, huh? It's clear that they're both hiding something. Even if we chased them down and asked again, we'd get the same result.
I guess we have no choice. Let's go somewhere else for now.
Yeah, let's.
Okay, we'll come back to that later. Let's check out the orphanage. Iowan. Iowid.
Huh? Ryuki, why are you here?
Why are you here?
Question people for the investigation. Why are you two here?
Kizzy comes here to play with the kids sometimes. She really loves kids. Yes, I find it quite soothing, and it energizes me. I'm just tagging along.
That makes sense. Mizuki could probably fit in with the kids pretty good.
I feel like I just got insulted. Mind if I kick your ass? Vic Sis is quite popular with the children here. She played with them often when she was still living with Mr. Date as well.
Oh? Okay. It's Iowan's dormitory. Pansies are in bloom. Playground steps. Swings back and forth on a spring. I see seesaws. Fuck you, game. There's a big tree here. Slide. It's a jungle gym. It is peaceful here, though. I mean, that definitely has something to do with the music that's playing, but... It's Mizuki. She's looking around curiously. Can't even begin to imagine her taking care of children. But she'll kick me if I say that, so I'll keep it to myself.
Oh, so you wanna get kicked?
Your thoughts are written all over your face.
What are you looking at?
Oh, nothing. Being here takes me back.
Oh? Shouldn't you be in school?
School's closed because of the flu. We won't have classes for a while.
Then aren't you supposed to stay at home?
A certain freeloader is at home all the time because he's on vacation. It was so annoying. I had to get outside.
She must mean Mr. Date.
No, really.
Young girls have wills of their own.
Also, to be fair, if I was Date's babysitter for the majority of my life as a child, I would probably want to get out too.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half-Mite!
What?
You just seemed kind of quiet, so I thought maybe you weren't feeling well.
But I'm always like this. Though, now that you mention it, I guess my old leg wound is bothering me a bit.
Fair.
That is very fair.
Perv?
The legs. Where else?
You brought it up. By the way, is that a bullet wound?
Yeah.
Doesn't it hurt?
No, not really. It's from when I got shot by the new Cyclops killer. But I think the pain I felt inside was worse. Now I'll be scarred forever because of that bastard.
It's true. Also, you have, or maybe you do, you have no idea how much I want to throw my headphones across the room every time he starts with that bullshit.
Rob,
I can't afford another set, so...
I know how much you don't like it. We have been over how much you don't like it.
Have we? I don't know if I've beaten that dead horse enough yet.
The horse is a corpse now, and also has been shot even after being a corpse. It's been a corpse.
Alright.
It's stinking up the place.
It's Kazuna. She has a gentle smile on her face. Fuck you! I could read it afterwards. Didn't we already go over this? What do you call Mizuki Big Sis?
We did not get much of a chance to speak yesterday. For various reasons, I have been...
Was that
living with
only
another
yesterday?
girl since
Jesus.
I was 9 years old.
Another girl? Not your relative.
No, we were not related by blood. We were the same age, but I referred to her as Big Sis. She was so beautiful, collected, and dependable. She was the spitting image of an older sister. There is something about Mizuki that reminds me of her.
I see. Beautiful and collected, huh?
Why does that look in your eyes offend me so much right now?
Is she not with you anymore?
When she turned 15, she was adopted. So, we do not live together any longer.
It's sad. At least Mizuki is helping a bit with that big sister niche.
True. Close with Mr. Date, huh?
Indeed, we have been quite close. Some time ago, when I nearly got in trouble with some delinquents in town, Mr. Date saved me. Since then, I have been showing my gratitude with home-cooked meals, or booking a hotel room for him if he is unable to go home for whatever reason. Like when we got in a big fight and I kicked him out. As we continue to interact, we have come to form a sort of mutually beneficial relationship.
You must like Mr. Date, Kizuna.
Yes, but merely as a friend.
She was pretty direct about it.
Yep. That old vibrating bed of a man would never be a viable romantic candidate.
That's an
interesting one.
That's an interesting
what is it
one.
you wish to discuss?
Father.
Hello, Richie.
And who is this?
Hello, Richie Rich.
Mr. Ryuki from the police. He is investigating the HB case.
I see.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Kuruto Ryuki from the Metropolitan Police Department. May I ask you some questions?
That's fine, but I don't have much time. I would appreciate it if you're quick about it.
Is that...
You know. Yes, our good old friend Masayo Shishido is the mother. Or the mother? The father!
The mother!
The father of Kizuna. Good old Keith Silverstein.
Oh, good. Another fucking unreliable father figure. Yeah, he fits the role real well. Jesus Christ.
Unreliable. It'll make more sense.
Just saying. Like,
but I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Especially with the shit he did with Horodori.
Ugh. What was I looking at here? No. Let's play another game of how bad am I with names? There you are. Okay. That's it. What is unknown? Why is this age unknown?
Because this is in the Saito outfit.
Right. Okay.
Also, I'm pretty sure, he was given a confirmed age in the last game, right? He's in like the 30s.
It sounds about right. It's Kizuna's father, Ryuichi Chieda.
Indeed I am.
An investor and founder of the Chieda Foundation, you're also the chief director of Iowan and a major shareholder of Horodori Institute of Genetics, is that right?
And all of that has kept me quite busy. So, you already know all that about me. What more do you want me to say?
This guy's a piece of work. He obviously doesn't respect us.
I mean, he is one of the wealthiest people on Earth. A police officer is probably like an ant to him.
Probably? Definitely. Do you know about the case?
Of course I know about it. One of the victims was from the research institute I invest in. I've suffered heavy losses because of it. It was quite the aggravating incident. As a citizen, I would like the police to resolve this problem as quickly as possible.
Working on it.
Before they waste any more of our taxes, that is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, piss me off more. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. But you're really just hitting all the buttons there. Let's talk about Jin.
Jin Furroway. You mean the first victim? Of course I know of him. In fact, anyone involved in finance couldn't avoid knowing him.
Were you close with him at all?
Not particularly.
I checked. He and Jin had practically no contact with each other.
Okay. No connection to Jin. What about Tokiko?
Who's that?
The president of NICE Japan.
NICE? I'm not familiar. I've never even heard of it.
Okay. You and Chikara.
Well, he is the director of the research institute I'm funding. Or maybe I should say was. Either way, that was the extent of our relationship.
He was quite, well, an eccentric individual.
And I only invested in his work. I don't care what his personality was like. It doesn't concern me as long as it doesn't affect his job.
So you're saying that you were fully supportive of altering genetics for supposed immortality?
Was there any work-related trouble?
Not at all. You seem to be searching for a motive for me to kill Chikara. However, I gained nothing from his death. I have suffered nothing but losses because of this incident. In other words, I am a victim as well. And you suspect me of all people. The police in this country continue to prove their own uselessness.
Seriously, what is up with this guy? If only he didn't have so much authority, we could pin something on him and book him.
Well, hold on now.
The writers of this and the writers of Ace Attorney would get along super fucking well. It's the same damn thing.
Uchikoshi and Shu in the writing room together. It'd be madness.
It would be.
About as madness as him being in the same room with Kodaka. Oh, wait.
I understand you are the majority shareholder of Horodori Institute. As the de facto owner of the Research Institute, I'm sure you must know of its origins and insider information.
What are you trying to say?
Sorry. Explain the information about Chikara that Tama had obtained. About the dubious research that he'd been conducting. about the rumors of human experiments and that his research facility was forced to shut down 9 years ago, along with the fact that Chikara disappeared in order to avoid being investigated, and that the current research institute was built after the heat from that incident had settled down.
Did you know all of this?
I did.
You provided the capital required to rebuild the research institute, did you not?
Yes.
Why? What's your fucking motive in all this? What cliche line do you want to say? I'll see you in hell. Okay.
The gene therapy research that was being led by Chikara. That research had a great deal of value and potential. Even with all the advancements in this day and age, there are many people who are still suffering from incurable diseases.
Noting that for later.
Not to mention all of the children who can't live a normal life due to the illnesses they were born with.
Definitely
I've
noting
seen
that.
The suffering of so many people, precious to me. Chikara's research had the potential to help all of those people. It brought hope to humanity itself. It's certainly true that his personality and past weren't without issues, and I won't deny that the research faced criticism due to its radical nature. Still, if it can help alleviate the suffering of so many people, I wanted to put my support behind it. In other words, I invested in the future that Research Institute could bring us.
Tama, is there anyone in Mr. Chieda's family that has an incurable disease?
No, and of course, he doesn't have one himself either. His only daughter is completely healthy, and his wife, Kizuna's mother, passed away long ago.
Okay.
What were you doing 2 days ago, February 11th, around 8 p.m., and on February 9th at 6 a.m.?
What is that supposed to be? Confirming my alibi?
Yes.
Yes, well, it's only a formality.
I see the police have no problem wasting people's time. Well, fine. 2 days ago, I was having dinner with the Federation of Economic Organizations in Ginza. I was on a business trip on the 9th, and I stayed at a hotel in Kyoto.
Tama?
I just checked. He's telling the truth. He was spotted on surveillance cameras in each location.
Well.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
What you looking for?
Where are you? Tokiko. I really wish there was a fucking case file that had the information on every...
A case file that had the information on just everyone? I mean, you could look at the flowchart and it'll tell you, like, the facts of the case led up to that point. You go to summary.
Doesn't help. I was trying to figure out... No, it doesn't have her fucking alibi, though.
Tokiko's?
Yes. Because she said that she was at a meeting somewhere when it was around the time that Jin's body was supposed to be, like, Jin was supposed to be killed.
Right, that was when we first saw her.
Yeah, which was here. I'm just trying to figure out if
what
they
is,
were.
So what is her alibi? So what's her alibi in relation to?
What?
Like, why are you trying to find that information?
What he just said about his alibi, about having a dinner in Ginza with like a whole bunch of big people.
I don't think they're related things.
February 11th around 8 p.m. That's when Jin was supposed to be killed, right?
February 11th?
Or
I'm pretty sure that's when
February
Chikara
9th.
was killed.
February 9th, 6 a.m.
Yeah, February 9th was Jin. So 2 days ago, so today is the 12th. No.
Today's 13th.
Okay, yes, today's the 13th. So for the Chikara stuff, he was in Ginza,
But
he was on a business trip.
It was a business trip on the 9th, and at a hotel in Kyoto. I was just wondering if Tokiko was around that same area.
Oh no, I don't think she was there.
Okay.
No, it's just... Is this your first time here?
Kizzy's invited me a bunch of times before.
Big Sis is very popular among the children, and she is great at keeping them entertained.
I'm not as good as you, Kizzy.
I see. Feel free to come back anytime. Any friend of Kizuna is welcome here.
Ryuki, I just looked into Iowan. I came across some interesting information. 23 years ago, a child in their care went missing.
What?
The child was 6 at the time. His name was Uru Somazuki. It was reported extensively, but he still hasn't been found.
Said 23 years ago, and he's 29 now. Okay. No, there's no age. No. But at the same time, I have to check. Age unknown. I thought so. Okay.
Interesting theory.
It's Mizuki. She's watching Mr. Chieda with her head cocked. It's Kizuna.
Adorable.
Fuck it, let's just get right to it.
No matter how much wealth you have, there is a limit to the people you can save. How powerless I am. Perhaps it's necessary to be accepting of help wherever you can get it.
That's an interesting thing there.
Mr. Chieda, there's one more thing I'd like to ask.
What is it?
It's about Uru Somazuki. You remember him, don't you?
Yes. I will never forget. The Iowan missing child. That's what the media called it back then. Was it a kidnapping or an accident? The case was never solved. And the child is still missing to this day. What a painful memory. It makes my heart ache. As the chairman, I take full responsibility. But wouldn't you agree that the police should take most of the blame? After mobilizing so many investigators, they weren't able to find a single clue.
What do you think, Tama?
He has some personality issues, but he doesn't seem like an evil monster.
No, he's just a dick.
Doesn't seem like he's lying either. Though, it is concerning that so many mysterious incidents have been happening around him.
Are we done here? We've wasted enough time, I think. I'll be going now.
Father!
What?
Please! Let me marry your daughter!
This is about to go about as well as you expect, Rob.
I swear I'll give her a good life! I swear it to the heavens! So please, please, give me permission to marry your daughter!
Kizuna, I'll be coming home late again tonight.
Yes. Goodbye, Father.
Wait! Please don't ignore me!
Kizuna, who is this?
A stranger.
Oh, wait! We met at Matsushita Diner 2 days ago!
You're that unemployed guy, Leon, right? Did you go to the unemployment office?
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
That's a no.
In other words, you're a leech on society.
I've never sucked anyone's blood!
I don't think he was being literal.
No job, no education, no manners. Not to mention, you're drinking in the middle of the day.
Oh, but this is non-alcoholic.
And you dare call me father. To put it frankly, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
How rude! I'm a human being, thank you very much. And I am not a pole vaulter!
In any case, stay away from my daughter. Though it's not like she would give you the time of day anyway.
Wait!
Aww. Kizzy's dad must be really busy.
I don't think that was the issue.
Looks like he's feeling down, but his core remains undamaged.
Don't look at me, Mizuki. I don't want to have anything to do with this.
I don't think she wants to either.
It's Mizuki.
I've been here before, but this was my first time meeting Mr. Chieda. Though...
Oh?
That guy from Matsushita Diner is kind of a weirdo, isn't he? He doesn't seem like a bad person, but...
It's Kizuna.
That is how my
Izuna.
father always is. Mr. Ryuki, is my father related to the case somehow?
It's still hard to say.
I see. He has been following me around since we met at Matsushita Diner 2 days ago.
Great, a stalker.
Considering how persistent he is, I may have to deal with him as a cop.
Oh, actually, he was so persistent that I allowed him to consider us friends for the time being.
Seems like this girl's problematic in her own way.
Yeah. How did we get closer to the building?
We walked away.
There's a sandbox here. Alright. And... Yeah, exactly!
Yeah, that's about right.
Oh, it's you again.
What's up?
You seem to show up wherever I go. Maybe we're connected somehow. Not that I want to be connected with the dude.
You're hilarious.
Ha ha, June's over.
I totally crashed and burned today. All because this thing caused a misunderstanding.
That is not what the issue was.
That wasn't the issue.
Meeting the parents is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I wanted to calm my nerves a bit.
Why are you still carrying
get his
it?
approval next time we meet.
That's some real positive thinking.
No.
Damn right. If you aren't in it to win it, you've already lost.
Maybe you could learn something from him, Ryuki.
Don't even suggest it.
But I was basically told that
Yeah.
I'm useless just 3 days ago.
Maybe you could learn something
Can't say
like,
it
where
doesn't
the hell
sting
Ellis
after hearing
Island
it
is,
so
you
many
fucking
times.
moron?
Ugh.
Remember how I said I got fired from my cleaning job? The place I worked was Horadori Institute.
Oh.
I actually used to be a thief. I was so good at lockpicking, they called me the master of unlocking. I used my skills to borrow valuables. Many times. I've gone clean, of course. I got arrested, did my time, and I haven't stolen anything since. I was so stupid back then. and I honestly regret it from the bottom of my heart. But Chikara Horadori, the director, found out about my criminal record, and he fired me. He told me, a person who falls to those depths can never rise again. Damn it. It's just not fair. I've been working hard since I got out of jail. That's why I was like that back at the diner, by the way. To be honest, I was debating whether I should just kill myself. That's when an angel appeared before me.
Me?
That's right, Kizzy. You! I felt saved. I wanted to give it my all and live again. You saved my life.
Leon, please tell me one thing.
Anything!
You have not stolen a single thing since you were released?
Yeah. Of course I haven't.
So you haven't used your lockpicking skills either?
Huh?
Oh, hold on. Don't tell me you broke into someone's house.
No, that's not wrong, but it's wrong. It's true that I opened a lock and broke in somewhere, but I wasn't committing a crime.
Are you sure about that? I hate the fact... Ugh. Alright. I hate the fact that just that whole thing completely shifted the perspective. He's still... From anybody's perspective, it is still kind of weird that you've been following a girl out for 2 days and then suddenly asked her dad to marry her before you even, got to know a single thing about her. But, the perspective makes sense. Like, his story makes sense, and I guess I can kind of understand a little bit. But before we talk about that, because it's totally going to continue the story, and I need to stop doing that.
You were at Matsushita Diner too, weren't you?
Yeah? Why?
Wait. What's this called again? Rendezvous?
What?
No, that's not it. A fleur-de-lis.
What the hell is this guy talking about?
I have no idea.
I almost have it. It's right at the back of my uvula.
Can I chokeslam him?
Please.
As you know, I met Kizzy 2 days ago at Matsushita Diner. When I saw her, it was love at first sight. I tried to get her attention.
Let me tell you about the thing that you saw happen 2 days ago at Matsushita Diner.
As you know, you probably are wondering why I'm in this situation.
When Kizzy left the diner, I followed her. When she boarded a train, I spent all my money to get on the same one. When she went in the girls' bathroom, I followed her.
Ryuki, cuff it.
But decided not to go inside. Even though she kept ignoring me, I never gave up trying to talk to her.
You were actively admitting to stalking there, buddy. Like,
Yeah.
that is an active admittance to stalking.
And finally, in Yoyagi Park, she
I might have
acknowledged
stalked
me.
her, but I
Kizzy finally
didn't
decided
do
to
anything
accept
about
my
it.
love.
I told him it was acceptable to be strictly friends.
Oh my god.
You gave in.
Yep.
You set a bad precedent there.
Yes, you did.
However, I believe you promised you would be more serious about your job search. I do not associate with those who do not work, let alone be friends with them.
Yeah, but I was here yesterday, so...
It was indeed helpful of you to play with the children. However, that does not conclude your promise to me.
I'm sorry. I feel like we're destined to be together, Kizzy. I want to stay by your side.
She definitely has a little bit of her father in her.
A little, huh?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, she really hates people who are unemployed.
Yeah, so much so that it's in her bio.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name. Leon is spelled L-I-E-N.
Congratulations.
Leon means bond, just like Kizuna means bond in Japanese.
Well, how about it? That's destiny, right?
Sounds like a bit of a stretch.
Just a slight bit.
The thing is, last night...
Last night?
You broke into a house?
No, not a house.
Horadori Institute.
Yes, I have to say it. I broke in.
There you go.
To Horadori Institute.
What?
Oh, but like I said, it wasn't a crime. It was for an investigation. I was helping the police.
The police?
Strange. I didn't hear anything about that.
Maybe it was unrelated to the HB case.
The goal was to get inside the hidden room inside Horadori Institute. But in the end, we didn't find anything. So I didn't take anything either. Please believe me.
Wait, who asked you to do this investigation?
I can't tell you that. It's supposed to be a secret.
Secret? You just told us the whole thing.
Anyway, I just want you to know I didn't do anything illegal. At all.
Who asked you to do that, Liam? Unless... No. No, I can't come up with anybody.
Very well. I will trust you, Leon.
Ah, thank you! You really are an angel, Kizzy!
Again, don't look at me.
Oh, crap. I forgot to mention something important.
Which is?
I should have said this earlier, Kizzy. The order was supposed to be the other way around, but here it goes. Kizzy, please marry me.
Wait a minute. Is that?
A fucking glass slipper?
Prince Charming will appear before me with a glass slipper someday. That's my dream.
Not an engagement ring, but an engagement shoe.
I bought them using my entire life savings. Please, accept.
He was listening.
I
Gotta give him that.
We would need to have a relationship for an adequate amount of time first.
What?
Kizzy?
You mean you'll date me?
No, that is not what I meant by relationship. I meant that we would need to spend time together as friends.
How long? How long? Hey, how long would we need to be friends?
Well...
Kizzy?
5 years.
Oh.
No, perhaps 6. If after 6 years you still feel the same way, then...
Okay, got it. Then I'll take good care of this for 6 years.
What? Seriously? What if you lose them? Or break them?
Hey, I have a good idea.
Oh?
On a cardboard box.
There.
Flower box.
I put the glass slippers in there. And the letters. I wrote
Oh,
out
a
how I
tin.
feel now
Okay.
in one of the letters. And in the other...
I have written how I currently feel in that letter.
This is a time capsule. We'll bury it here, then dig it out 6 years from now. If you still feel the same way as what's written in the letters in 6 years...
Yeah, then you'll accept the shoes. Right, Kizzy?
Yes, then... perhaps.
You know, that is kinda romantic.
I didn't know you had this sort of side to you, Ryuki.
How did this suddenly actually become good?
I told you, man.
What
like,
the fuck?
I fucking told you. It actually gets kind of sweet. Cause like it starts off, but then like he actually shows that he listened to her and actually wanted to like do, like he's not just blowing smoke up her ass.
And she actually has like a very logical like setup for how she would want this. Okay.
I told you, like the beginning just sucks.
And of course it's 6 years, so we're totally going to get to see how this turns out later on.
We sure are.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'm burying it now.
Also, that glass is gonna stay as
I can't
pristine as
wait.
fuck in 6 years.
6 years is a pretty long time. You sure you're still gonna feel the same way?
Of course, my love is eternally undying.
Huh? Kizuna,
What
what's
are
wrong?
you doing?
Oh, that again.
What?
You know how dogs pee when they get excited? It's kind of like that.
I don't get it.
Just watch.
More!
Start the music!
Dancing!
Oh, we're gonna do this shit again.
Maybe.
Fine. We're ending the stream after this, I'm telling you this.
Okay.
I didn't realize that this section was gonna go on this long.
On my way to the station, the crowd squeezes out my frustration, and now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in their pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry? Oh my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers. I've got to break the chains of fate on my own. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. If the boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am lonely. I need to be home.
That was so fun!
Oh man. I thought so 2 days ago, too. You really are good at dancing, Kizuna.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was seriously amazing.
Well, I need to get going now.
Yeah, see you later.
Have a nice day.
Good luck with the investigation.
How do I... Oh... Yeah, that's how I want to meet
kids. Fight the kids.
That's how I want to meet my ideal partner. A fucking battle royale.
Fight your spouse.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Typical protagonist bullshit. And status, fame, power, Kizuna, the unemployed, ignorance for people, daydream. Okay. Literally everything that Leon is.
Yep.
I thought there was another one. Oh, it's in there. Thank you. Very much appreciate the explanation there. Alright. This game is going to have me going on a fucking emotional roller coaster.
To the surprise of not me.
Yeah. You knew it was coming.
Did that.
You knew it was coming when you Alright. It's fine.
I did know it was coming, and I even preempted you on the situation, because when I was rewatching it from the perspective of save data, I completely forgot that first section even happened. And it was gross. It was as gross as I remembered it when the fucking when the memory got unlocked.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, for better or worse, we had another. we got another ice stream done. I don't know if we're gonna have one next week, because my schedule hasn't been brought out yet, unless it has. So I might as well check now.
You might as well.
I might as well. It's better now that they have the new fucking system in place. I keep pressing keep me signed in, and it doesn't fucking keep me signed in. I will say that
keep that Bonton manager happy.
I will say that that song has already grown into something that's a little bit more acceptable in my head. Of course, this is after. Yeah, we're not streaming next Monday.
Okay.
Or the Monday after that. Wait, no. That's a pre. Well, from what it looks like, neither the Monday after that. Okay. So.
Also, this is your opinion on Half the Whole is going almost identically to how you felt about Invincible Rainbow Arrow.
Immediately, like the second playing of it.
The second playing of it, well, I say second in quotes because they replayed it a fuck ton of times in Iris Insomnium.
Mm-hmm.
But it was ridiculous at first, and then you started laughing, and then the ending hit, and then you fucking fell in love.
Okay. Yeah, that's about right.
Because they overplayed the fuck out of it for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And Iba's fucking Minecraft dancing definitely helped.
Yeah. I don't know. My feelings on this game. Apparently, according to you, are going to be going the exact same fucking way that it was going to be going for the first game. So, I guess I don't feel too bad about how I've been feeling in these streams. If it's just a carbon copy.
I mean, shit is weird. People are doing weird things. People are kind of crazy. Just wild spats out of nowhere. That's kind of par for the course with a Zero Escape game.
Yeah.
Or Zero Escape adjacent game.
Yeah.
Just as long as people aren't just fucking randomly talking about Ice 9, then we're all good. We're all safe.
Oh yeah, sure. And the Somniums aren't stupid. Wait.
Listen, there were stupid Somniums in the first game too.
Oh, I know. And I'll get pissed off at them. Like, I mean, you saw what happened today. Of course, that was only at the puzzle because I was. Anyway, we're not doing this. I'm not doing this fucking analysis bullshit. Supposedly, it's gonna be the only stream for myself this week. Looking at what my schedule is, Sunday I'll probably do some more Twilight Princess. So there's that to look forward to. We're almost done with it, honestly. I forgot how not long of a game it is, especially when you know what you're doing. But I have a plan for afterwards, because that'll still leave me with a lot of time before the... It's not the answer anymore. It's episode Igus comes out. So... I have a plan for after Twilight Princess is done. As I said, looking at my schedule, next Monday, not going to be streaming. I'm working 2 to 10. However, next Tuesday, I have off, so that'll probably be Baldur's Gate. This is assuming that Suzie isn't working, because now I have to. Now, not only do we have to work around my schedule, but also have to work around hers. So next Tuesday and next Thursday I have off, so there is a potential for Baldur's Gate and Kingdom Hearts respectively, but we'll see where that goes. And then, as it looks like, because the next week it only says I'm scheduled for 13 hours, so I know that the schedule is not done yet. But from what it looks like, I'm going to be working that Monday as well. So it's going to be at least 2 or 3 more weeks before we do this again. And it's going to be once a month. It's like every other fucking group series that we have going on right now. In the meantime, I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to have any more shorts or highlights to go off of. But yeah, that'll be pretty much it. It'll be light. It'll be light on content in the meantime. The only other thing I can think of is that hopefully, if I remember, either tomorrow or Wednesday, the VOD from yesterday's Twilight Princess stream is going to go up. If you did not see me do it live, there's a chance to do it. And yeah, that's really about it. So what are you doing, buddy? Or do you not even know?
Who am I? I spawned in as an amnesiac. I mean, listen, June was rough.
Yeah, it was.
When it came to doing anything.
Yeah, it was.
Every weekend something was happening. And effectively, some of my Sundays will be removed for as well. But in terms of just streaming, dude, it's so hard to stream when someone's always around you. Shit. It's hard to make that work.
I can really only imagine.
I mean, there's still projects being worked on, just not as consistently. I did beat Paper Mario, though.
Oh, you did? When was that?
Yes. It's very good. It's a very good game. I did spend a lot of my time catching up on games that that I've been wanting to complete or get through. Like beating In Stars in Time a second time because of one fucking
you crazy ass motherfucker
that I fucking accidentally saved after the point of no return instead of before it, like a fucking Neanderthal. So I had to play the whole game again up to that point to get the thing, and then I got the thing, and then I beat the game again.
You did the thing.
I did that goddamn thing. I beat the game twice in the time it took Pooja to beat it once. Like, holy shit. Though I don't have any immediate, like, new game, like, new chill, play by myself kind of games to really focus on right now. So... and I did effectively open up my editing software just so I could put out clips from the Nintendo Direct. So there's a more than likely chance I might open it up again to fucking finish what I started.
Which thing is that, my friend?
Yes, Rob. Yes. Yes. There are at least 5 separate projects that I have to work on. Any of them could be finished.
Okay.
And those are just the active ones. And that's also not counting streams. I would love to stream again. I would also love to finish Bayonetta Origins so I could, like, get it off my Switch.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm running out of space.
Oh, well, okay then. That's kind of how I feel about Rebirth. I still have not finished Rebirth. Because I'm so fucking stubborn on trying to do a part that has no story relevance whatsoever. But I want to do it. So, that's kind of been stopping me from doing anything else.
Regardless, like, I'm trying.
I know you are.
I'm trying to do things there. Fucking getting in on the dwarves action. There's a new season that came out. Of course, it happened the moment I was at too many games, so of course I couldn't play it.
Yeah. You still have time.
Well, yes. Season lasts a really long time, which is
no, it's only 1 week.
Fucking season 4 lasted like 5 months. It was really nice. It's really nice having a long ass season.
Longer or shorter than Overwatch season?
Overwatch seasons are 9 weeks. So yeah, definitely longer. Also, DRG's whole season theme is previous seasons.
Oh.
So you can access previous seasons content from any of their seasons and do them at your own leisure.
That's good.
However you want. Which is how they should be. And God, the devs are so fucking awesome. Listen, Deep Rock Galactic is a game that I appreciate the fuck out of. Because it's fun. The devs are so gamer focused and not money focused. And they made a fun video game so that people are willing to want to spend their entire wallet on things that they don't need to. And it's a good thing. Good game.
So you would say it would be an example of what devs of games should be doing.
Fucking, yeah. I appreciate the fuck out of Deep Rock Galactic. It's not even my game of the year. But, like, fuck. I have a numerous respect for the devs. I'm going way off tangent of my schedule. Don't expect much. I'm trying. But if you see me on a Thursday on Twitch, maybe something will happen.
You're not doing Lethal anymore?
That if we do Lethal Company, it's not gonna be till the 10th. Because Joe's only available every other week.
I see.
They did add new content though. There's a truck now. You could drive a truck. That truck could also kill people. It was stealthily added in by the dev.
Perfect. Yeah, one of the VTubers that I watch mentioned something about there being like a car or a truck that you can drive on some of the planets.
Yeah, I saw a clip of someone fucking doing like a 360 on the truck in the air, landing on another player and killing them. And the dev quote tweeted that and said, I added like three new monsters, but really there was 4, and the 4th one was the truck.
Okay then.
It's like, can't wait to try out that truck. It's also funny because Content Warning also got an update, and I feel like that game could be fun with more people than just me and PJ. But we haven't opened it since the day we played it. But it also requires us to be funny. For the content to be funny. Like, that is a content creator game for a reason.
Yeah. I've very much realized with a lot of those games, and it's going to be one of those situations where I'm the last one to board the realization of my own fucking like the way that I do things here, is that for a lot of these games, if you just ask me if I would want to play it, obviously I'm going to hem and haw at the idea. But if I actively see someone else play it and I see them having a good time, the FOMO is going to make me want to play. That's really the only way that you would like you could consistently get me to play some of that shit.
I've noticed.
Yeah, like I said, the last one to board the train on that. So basically, you're just on a need-to-know basis, and even you don't need to know, or even you don't know for your schedule.
Yeah, I would listen. I am constantly disappointed at the fact that my consistency has been thrown out the window lately.
Welcome to the club.
But I'm working on at least trying to get Thursdays in kind of consistently because of dwarves, and just I could just hit the record button and just go, and that's kind of something. Even if barely anybody shows up, I'm still working on stuff. I'll keep saying that to the day I die because it's not incorrect.
It's not incorrect. It doesn't matter if you're actively working on it or not. You are just working on it.
They are being worked on.
Okay. As for PJ, he's been, ironically, probably the most consistent out of everybody right now. Only because the Tuesdays that I'm working, which seems to be most of them, he's been doing his Dragon Age series. Right now he is on Inquisition, and he's streaming that with Suzie, and he's having a good old time. Which, you know, good for him on that. And as for Suzie, her gaming channel isn't dead, and her art channel isn't dead. But her crochet channel is even less than not dead. Her crochet channel, Yarn Puppy, where she shows off some of her works and makes tutorials and stuff like that. She's been having a good time with it. Also, considering recent news, I'm going to be under the assumption that the art channel is probably going to be on a little bit more official hiatus. I'm just going to say that for her or for them. So just so everybody's on the same page there. And of course, there are like a shit ton of other people in our circle that are also doing content creation. So you can check that down below.
True.
You can check that down below. And because it is, it's 12:01. Oh well, I just missed it. Happy birthday, Smiley.
God, you're late by a minute. What kind of friend are you?
A very bad friend, in case you haven't figured that out.
So you admit it?
Of course I admit it. I am well aware. Anyway, we're done here. That's it for tonight. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining us on our once a month journey through this Omnium Files Nirvana initiative. We'll see you in like 3 weeks for the next stream. But I will see you guys on Sunday for some more Twilight Princess over on the Twitch channel. Goodbye.